Hi everybody!
It's about that time.
So we are live on YouTube and Facebook over here, and then we're live on TikTok over there and Instagram over here.
Hi everybody!
We've got all our friends.
We are so happy to have you here. Welcome in. Baby Fireflies didn't start yet. Yes, we are starting, and hey, how are you?
Yeah, we are.
We're just fixing our light. You know, the seasons are changing, and we've got more sunlight, which, listen, nobody's complaining that we have more sunlight. It just means we can't figure out how to do our thing here. Welcome in! We have a really exciting sale for you today, show for you today. I don't just call it a sale, because I do think of it as a show.
Yeah, we have
Whatever.
fun with it. It's like our variety show. Like back when variety shows were a really big thing. Like I used to have to watch the Lawrence Welk show.
I watched that too. I'm glad you didn't call it a talent show because I don't know that I have a lot of talents.
You're talented.
You know, I don't have my cat hair. He has a lot of talents.
Does he now?
He does. He does full body roasting.
Oh yeah, that's what you were showing me with the thing.
I don't know. You know, what's your talent? My talent is I like to laugh and sometimes be inappropriate.
Thank you, Amanda. That's really sweet. I thought it was a fun combination, my cherries with the leopard.
She always looks cute, doesn't she? I know. So welcome in.
Thank you.
If you're new, anybody new, by the way, to our live gem sale variety show, Lawrence Welk, not Lawrence Welk. God, I hope it's not Lawrence Welk.
The Donnie and Marie show, yeah.
Oh, you know what? But Marie Osmond looks great. I don't know. We can shut that off. Marie Osmond looks great for her age, honestly. She puts me to shame.
I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll.
I am a little bit country and a little bit rock and
I
roll.
know, I think I'm a little bit of both,
I'm
too.
a little bit punk rock and a little bit hip hop.
Me too, yeah. A little bit of all the things. Tanya, I am old enough to remember the Lawrence Welk show.
I know. Well,
I did.
She's an old
I grew up
soul.
watching it.
So if you're new and you're like, what am I doing here? This is a gem sale. So what we do, and it's good, you know what I mean? I've learned this week, it's good to remind you how this works. So at Sage Goddess, we have over 10,000 different really cool, beautiful, incredible stones and carvings and herbs and oils and perfumes and incense and all kinds of clothing and home decor and everything.
And notebooks and stationery.
And I mean, literally, like, you name it. Keychains, which somebody kind of came in and was wondering about keychains. And waist chains, which are different than keychains, which we'll teach you today. I think waist chains are sexier than keychains. But
They both be sexy.
every 2 weeks, we bring you the best of the best to YouTube and to Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. And these are all, nothing that you see here tonight is something we're not excited about. If we don't love it, it's not here. And everything is at the best price. You're going to find it online. Everything ships for free in the U.S. or it's $5 per item outside the U.S., which is really exciting, no matter how heavy it is. And everything we're going to show you is for sale. Now, I'm going to talk too much about it.
We are sellers of pandas as well, too. We have the cutest little pandas
We have
in the shop.
pandas made out of obsidian.
Pandas.
What?
Yeah, I just have to...
I mean, come on.
I have to take a moment. If you guys haven't seen these yet, look at this. It's the cutest.
They're not part of the sale, but honestly, you need to see it. These are at sagegoddess.com. They're 22% off today with code SHOWER. We have chumpy stones. We have rose quartz roses tonight. We have clear quartz Buddhas. We have green aragonite from Spain. We don't import a lot of, and we have Sailorite from Spain too. We have 2 different Spanish offerings for you. We have jewelry. We have, I mean, come on, like, you want to see it, we've got it. And we're going to tell you lots of stories and make you laugh and have a good time. So the pandas are sagegoddess.com. They're just so damn cute. So anyway, if you love pandas, my son's nickname has been Panda for a long time, so I always think of him when I hear Panda. I always think of Nick. I know,
He's a little panda.
It's Dave's nickname for him, but I just think it's so cute. So anyway, welcome in. There are other rules. I hate rules. I like to break rules. I don't make rules. So this one's going to tell you about the rules, which, you know, I'm just going to let her do it, and then enough is enough. But there are rules.
Enough is enough. I'm going to do my thing. So, in order to, if you are shopping with us tonight, so in order to participate, number 1, and this is a newer rule, you have to be on YouTube. And that's a new rule because we just started simulcasting, which has been a lot of fun. So if you are on Facebook,
you have to go to YouTube.
TikTok or Instagram, you do have to head over to YouTube. If you are shopping, that's where we're really showing the items, and that is where you can bid. Number 2, you have to have an account on sagegoddess.com, and 2.5, you have to add your YouTube handle to your account on sagegoddess.com under the account details. Our team is here with us behind the scenes. We've got Sabrina and Sheree and Amber, and then we also have Caitlin. They're all moderating this event with us, so they're going to be leaving the links and everything. They just added the link to add your name to
Robin
your
is our
handle.
resident geologist.
Yes, and then also behind the scenes, but not with this part, Robin is here, who
if I don't know the answer, she does.
Yeah, so she's here to help, and then we also have Jared running some tech stuff for us as well. So
he might be modeling later, and I don't know.
And he might be modeling a waist chain.
We're not
We're
not forcing it. I mean, if he's into it,
I
whatever.
think it's happening. Anyway, so you have to have your name on your account at sagegoddess.com. You have to wait until Team SG comments to place your bid. So the way this is going to work is that Athena and I are going to talk about the items. Mostly her. She's going to do some teaching. And once she says the amount and price that we have, the quantity and price, then our team is going to comment and prompt you to bid. Bids placed before our team comments are not counted. Please make sure you're on live chat instead of top chat, which I am fixing. Please only bid once per item. And please only bid on items that you are serious about. You cannot back out during the sale. So if you are announced as a winner, you can't back out during the sale. You will have to go through our support team tomorrow. And I think that's all of them.
Okay. I have a surprise at the end. And nobody knows about.
And Athena has a surprise at the end that nobody knows about. Do I know about him?
Nope.
Sounds like Alexys said anxious.
I'm giving away time with me at the end.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Can I win?
Right. So I just thought,
I love you, but honestly, don't you not want that? I mean, all you do is spend time with me. At the end of tonight's sale, if you're still here, and if you shop tonight. So if you make a purchase tonight and you're still here at the end, I am giving away 2 hours with me.
Tonight?
No,
Oh, okay.
we have to schedule it.
Okay. I was like, are you staying 2 hours late? 'Cause
2 hours.
no, that's really cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's really, really cool.
We can hang out on, I mean, it's a phone. It's on the phone. We can hang out. I'm going to request your birth chart. I can do 2 hours of reading for you. I can just coach you. 2 hours. So you have to be here at the end, and you have to shop.
So they have to shop during the sale?
During the sale.
Okay, so you have to buy an item during our sale.
And we have a lot of things at a lot of different price points. You're getting 120 minutes with me just to hang out. I don't do live readings anymore. So this is the only way to do it. I don't even charge for my time anymore, so I don't even know what that's worth. 10 years ago when I did readings, I charged $250 an hour. So I don't know. Maybe it's worth, I don't know what it's worth to you. 2 hours with me. You have to shop tonight. You have to be here at the end. Now Team SG, I wish it was a lunch in person, but it's going to be on the phone. But it's just you, and I'll do whatever you want. I'll read for you. I'll talk to you. I'll give you support. I'll cry with you. I'll laugh with you. I'll tell you jokes. I'll do an interpretive dance. I mean, what do you want? I don't know what you want. Could get weird, but I'm also here for weird. So, a perfume. So, Team SG at the end. I'm going to choose a couple of people, and then Team SG will how will we do that? Because they have to have shopped.
I mean, they can double check on their sheet.
Yeah, so I'll
real
choose a
time.
winner. I'll choose a winner. If you haven't shopped tonight, then they'll tell me, and I'll choose a different winner. Okay. 2 hours with me. We can do Zoom if you want. I'm open to video. I'm open to phone. You want to see me because you want to see me? That's fine. I do Zoom. You want to just hang out on the phone and just talk? I know. Kind of fun. It could get weird. I'm totally here for it. You ready? So we have everything at every price point tonight. So if you're shopping, then at the end you'll be... No, we have other giveaways. I'm not the only giveaway.
We actually have 3 other giveaways.
We have 3 other giveaways.
That's the 4th one.
But the 4th giveaway is 2 hours with me. And I'm doing 2 hours because... And we can do FaceTime, we can do Zoom, we can do whatever you want. I'm down. You know me, I like face-to-face. I can't do enough in an hour. You know what I mean? It goes by too fast. An hour for me is like, oh, what even happened? So I'm doing a 2 hour with me. Now, you can have 2 1-hour sessions or you can do 1 2-hour session. And I'm fine with that too. So if you're like, I want 1 hour in April and I want another hour in June or whatever, the 2 hours is my 4th giveaway tonight. I'll belly dance for you, whatever. I have no shame in my game. I'll do whatever you want. I'm too old to have shame in my game. I know. Jessica's like, what did I miss? So, if your friends are around, let them know. We have some pretty crazy giveaways tonight.
Yeah. So we usually start with a giveaway.
I know. That's not the giveaway. My giveaway of me is at the end of tonight.
Yes, but I do have a giveaway to start the night
We do.
with.
We can just talk. Like, hey, you know what? What do you think of this? Or, hey, I've got this going on in my life. Or, hey, I've got this relationship challenge. What would you do? Great.
This is line number 52.
Okay, so our first giveaway for tonight is not me. I would love to hang out, too. Whatever you want to do. I'm not going to belly dance for you now. No. We have to be focused and well-behaved. And that's not part of being focused and well-behaved. Okay? I'm trying my best. Number 52 is our first giveaway of tonight. Now, it's worth $200. This is a 4.5, almost 5 inch.
It's huge, guys.
Rose quartz rose.
It is a true pain.
Why could I not say that? Rose quartz rose. And it has a wishing line.
It does.
Did you see that?
It does, yeah, right straight across it.
So Alexys and I teach you all the time that when a stone has a line all the way around it, that's called a wishing line. And this one does. I've seen very few, rose quartz roses with the line all the way. I thought I heard Bodhi, but I didn't. I get excited when I hear him.
Oh no, that's Robin.
No, it's Robin.
Robin is Bodhi.
No, I thought I heard pause, but I heard Robin. That's because she's a cat like me. Okay. So roses represent passion. Rose quartz is a universal stone of love. So this is about passion, love. It's about attracting the energy of love, the vibrations of love. Isn't it beautiful with the wishing line? You haven't heard that before? I love that. Yeah, so look at your stones. If they have a line all the way around them, it's called a wishing line, and you should make a wish on that stone. It's special. It's unique. It doesn't happen on every stone. It is not a man-made. It's a Gaia-made. It's an earth-made line. And for me, I think this represents Kuan Yin. It represents unconditional love. It's like, roses. My daughter's middle name is Rose because my grandmother's middle name was Roselle. And my mom and I chose Zoe's middle name to be Rose because it's been a favorite flower in my family for generations. And I grow roses. Every Mother's Day before my mom died, she bought me a rose bush. And it's about to bloom, by the way, my mom's rose.
Aww.
And she blooms until January when it's cold. She still pushes up some kind of... And my mom's roses bloom in a heart shape. I've posted them online before. The center is always shaped like a rose. A heart. I don't know how she does that. How do you do it, Mom? Anyway, if you're feeling called to this, just say yes. And I'm going to choose a winner right now. It's flat on the bottom, so it really does sit by itself. And on a light stand, can I just tell you?
Yes, yeah, let me...
This would be like the most important night light you've ever had. And again, by the way, let your friends know we have 4 giveaways tonight, and one of them is multiple hours of time with me. So if you're like, holy shit, Athena is doing these crazy giveaways, you need to join our live gem sale. We are at YouTube, and you can find us at the Sage Goddess. And if you're on Instagram and TikTok, you do want to go over to YouTube because that's the only way to enter to win. We love having you there, but you got to go over to YouTube. Everybody has a YouTube, don't you? Like, what are you doing at night if you're not watching YouTube?
Look at how beautifully it glows.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love that.
So I have it on our big light stand because I thought that would be fun for tonight, but you can put it on one of the smaller LED ones as well.
That looks like something you read x-rays on in a doctor's office.
Right?
Like, I'm a little, I'm weirded out, but I'm also in love with it.
But it also changes colors.
Oh, see, that's not what your doctor does with the x-ray machine. Your x-rays don't change colors in the doctor's office.
So I figured we could have, oh
Oh
my
my
god,
God.
on the pink.
Okay, let me see where this one's going. And we're so happy you're here. Thank you for joining us for our live gem sale. We love these sales because it's so much fun. Like I said, I always talk too much and like whatever. Some of you are here for it. And I want to tell you, this is not your mama's live gem sale. So if you're like used to gem sales where they're like number 57, number 57, like that's not what this is. You can come and just learn. You can come and hang out. Like, you don't have to shop. Okay. Instant hit, Lupe Muniz.
Aw,
Lupe Muniz. Lupe's birthday is next month.
Happy birthday, Lupe.
What day, if you're open to telling us, because that's May. So you could be a Taurus and you could be a Gemini. Happy birthday, Feliz Cumpleaños to Lupe Muniz. And this is going to get to you before your birthday, which I love that. So congratulations. And may it bring you the compassion and love and tenderness and kindness and sweetness and all the things that roses bring. And Feliz Cumpleaños. Happy birthday to Lupe.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
May this new year bring you everything you want and need.
I'm trying to find the rainbow obsidian stars.
Well, apparently we have stuff that's missing.
Wait, I saw it earlier.
Line 21.
Line 21. Thank you. Perfect. I knew I was over there.
Line 21. So happy birthday to you, Lupe. We're really excited for you. Now,
Oh, look at how pretty that looks.
No.
You know?
yeah, we're gonna tonight with some things. I'm gonna move quickly because I'm just gonna tell you we have 36 of these. The price is crazy. This is the lowest price we've ever done on, and if you can hit it with a flashlight from the front, Alexis, sometimes you can see more of the colors. Obsidian comes from Mexico, and the legend of obsidian is that obsidian to the Aztecs, which is the original civilization in Mexico, right? The Aztec civilization, the center of it, is now where we have Mexico City. Let's use that, right? And the Aztecs really believed that obsidian was hardened fire, which it is. It comes from a lava flow. And they believe that obsidian could clear any energy from your field. Negative, whatever it was, obsidian was the magic. Some of these are more green, some are more purple, some are more pink, some are more blue. These are under $40. I have 36 of them. And they're about 3 inches.
It's so pretty.
And I'm going to tell you how I work with obsidian a couple of ways. First of all, if you have pain is stuck energy. So if your heart hurts, if your shoulder hurts, you need to place this wherever it hurts because it will clear the energy. Okay? In your left hand with your right hand over, within 2 feet of your body, will clear any energy from your field. The other way to work with this is because it's a star, it represents the 5 elements, earth, air, fire, water, spirit. And it's flat, so it goes right on your forehead to clear energy from your energy field. And I will tell you, nothing feels better than that. $39. Again, lowest price we've ever done on rainbow obsidian stars. And they ship for free in the US, and they're $5 per item outside the US. I don't know where else you will go for $39 to get a hand carved. And let me tell you, it's an apprenticeship to carve rainbow obsidian because, and I'm going to have Alexa show you again, they have to know where to carve. They really have to know. In order to get that point right in the middle, that's not immediate, okay? It's not immediately obvious where to start carving to get that star, that point of that star right in the middle of the carving. So this is an apprenticeship, generations and generations and generations to get that correct. Now, obsidian all grows. Black, mahogany, rainbow, peacock, snowflake, it all grows in the same mine. It's different parts of the mine that have the different colors, and it depends on the gases that are growing in the mine. So obsidian itself is magic. And even today, if you go down to Mexico in La Ciudad and you have a healing ceremony, the Aztec healers are still using obsidian for that same purpose. So congratulations. Really excited for you if you're getting an obsidian stone.
Yeah, congrats guys. These are really, really cool.
It was a great place to start, by the way.
Alright, so the next place,
Yeah.
or the next place I want to go, is this. This is line number 26.
Okay.
This is pure magic, you guys.
In Tibet, there are monasteries. Okay, now this is a whole different category of item. There's only one of these. Okay. And Agnes has a question about how she's going to get a bill, so our team will let you know. You'll get an invoice tomorrow. And so that's why you need to put your YouTube handle, right? Make sure your YouTube handle is at your sagegoddess.com account and all of those things so we can send you your invoice. This is, in Tibet there are monasteries. There's only one of these jars. And I have a friend who goes to the monasteries and once a year collects artifacts and brings them to me to bring them to you, okay? This is a hand-carved, handmade Tibetan quartz from the Himalayan ridge jar with rubies, agate, and emerald. Inside of this, you're going to get an incense blend from me. Okay, handmade. It's going to be copal and some other, I have green hojari frankincense from Ethiopia, and I have really rare copal from Mexico that you can't buy because I got it from someone, a friend from Mexico. So I'm going to fill this with my own incense blend for you.
Oh.
This is from a Tibetan monastery. Okay, so there is only one of these. It is completely hand carved out of quartz, and then they overlay all of the gold, okay, and then they inset the stones. This has been sitting in a Tibetan monastery for anywhere from 50 to 200 years until it comes to you. Only one. It is $2,999. It is 6.25 inches. The incense blend I'm going to put in it for you is worth probably almost $100 on its own. But I wanted it to come full of something sacred from me to you personally. I get maybe 2 or 3 of these a year from Tibet. So this is for someone who's a collector, someone who wants something really fully sacred. We do these things, these collector items in our sales because some of you come and you're collectors and you want something really over the top crazy. That is hand-carved Tibetan quartz, and it is from a Tibetan monastery. There's no way, there's no recreating this. This is not a replica. This is an original. So we're putting it out there for you tonight. There's only one. Let us know. And like I said, I will custom make an incense blend for you from the best of the best that I have, including Greek monastery incense. There's no putting a price on something like that. It is something that you will have as an offering and a hand-me-down, and you know, what would we call that? Like a sort of a legacy item in your family for the rest of your days.
Yeah, like an heirloom.
It's an heirloom.
Yeah.
At least 50 to 200 years in Tibet. So good luck. There's only one. We always try to bring something in our sales. I would say that's one of the most special things in the entire sale, which is why we're showing it to you now, because there's only one and we don't have anything else like that. I know. I don't know the karat gold for you, darling Sean. I don't know.
So this is line number 28.
So good luck, everybody. Okay, line number 28.
This is a super special little set that Robin actually put together for us.
Yeah, you know what? I really thought that Robin did an amazing job. And there's only 29 of these. This is, first of all, look at that palm stone.
So pretty.
I know. The monasteries, why did the monasteries let them go? Because they, at some point, they sell their items. And I have a friend, and he's one of the only ones that they allow to purchase. Never in my life have I seen anyone else who has Tibetan monastery items like that. In my life. So it's sacred. It's amazing. Don't feel pressured, because I know it's for somebody who will take that and put that on their altar, and that's their forever ever item, right? Okay.
Elpo, you are correct.
Okay. Now, crazy, right? So good to see you, by the way. Now, shamaness set, and I want to thank you, Robin, because I just think this is like, Robin is a priestess in her own right. And I want to tell you, I've even seen your priestessing skills develop since you had Dio. Like, I just think like you becoming a mom has like brought all of this forward for her. So I want to show you this. This is blue tiger's eye, blue and gold tiger's eye palm stone, which is a priestessing stone in itself. You see, so tiger's eye grows in 3 different colors. It grows in red and blue and gold. This is blue and gold, which is all about opening your third eye and really connecting to your priestessing powers. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's part of the set. And look at the cat's eye effect. So tiger's eye has what we call chatoyancy. Chat in French means cat, C-H-A-T, and Alexys is showing you so beautifully that chatoyancy, that light play effect, which I just love so much. Do you see it when she brings it back and forth? Now, in addition to that, and by the way, this is under $100 for the whole set. You are getting the Ammonite plate.
Oh, I love this.
Robin and I both have this connection to Ammonites, and so as soon as I saw this, I'm like, Robin made this. Because we just do. I think it's because you're a Leo too. Ammonites were actually living creatures, okay, millions of years ago. And so there are these little spiral shells. Do you see it? And these are all of those little creatures. Now, Ammonites follow what's called the Fibonacci sequence, which is mathematic, and I'm not going to get all weird on you and scientific, but it is the Fibonacci sequence is a sequence of numbers that follows a mathematic formula that spirals from a very small point all the way out to the end of the spiral. Sunflowers follow it, fern follows it. There's a lot of, what else, Robin, follows Fibonacci? I don't know. There's a lot of things in nature that follow the Fibonacci sequence.
Any type of shell, like a conch shell.
Any type of shell. Conch shells follow it.
Some plants do.
Yeah, fern. Like I grow ferns. I have a fern in my garden. I'm so lucky because my friend Tim, before he died, gave me a fern that was one of the original ferns on the planet when dinosaurs were on the planet. Like I'm so careful with that plant because he's gone now and I don't know where he got it. So it you can see the fern kind of like unravel or unfold from that.
The rose will open up in a Fibonacci.
What was that?
The rose opens up.
Rose follows Fibonacci? I didn't realize that.
From when it blooms, because it goes from that point, when it opens up, they'll start spiraling out. It only happens for a second right at the bloom.
I love that too. I didn't know that, by the way. Okay, then you get the Whey perfume, which is a priestessing perfume. And if you look at the bottom of the Whey perfume, it's darker at the bottom because it's got resins in it. You know, that we have to cook down, and that's the magic in it. And you can see them kind of swirl as we turn the bottle around. So the Whey is about following your priestessing path or your magical path. And then you're getting a Lemurian portal point.
Oh, so cool.
Which again, Robin chose these for you. You're so lucky. Like when Robin chooses, it's like Alexys. Like I always call her the big picker, but the joke is like she's so good at finding the best crystals. These are portal points, meaning there's an indentation on the side of that Lemurian crystal that looks like a feather, and it's actually where another crystal was attached. But it has the Lemurian lines in the Lemurian civilization. You know what's interesting? That Alexys and I have been talking about. Mm-hmm. Alexys and I kind of have proof that all of our historical timelines are incorrect, and we're going to talk about it at some point online.
Yeah.
But right now we think Lemuria was 13 to 15,000 years ago. I'm betting you it's like a lot longer than that.
No.
But anyway, we think it was 13 to 15,000 years ago. So the Lemurian lines on this are supposed to have priestessing and priest wisdom from those ancient civilizations. So you're getting the Lemurian point, you're getting the Ammonite plate, you're getting the Way perfume, and you're getting your blue and gold tiger's eye palm stone for $99. I have 29 sets, and that's it.
And they're super special, and just get it now.
I know, it's so cool. And by the way, everybody's wishing Emily Butler happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Yeah, I think someone said a birthday week, or is it?
Well,
actually
it's
your
Sunday.
birthday?
Her birthday's
Oh,
Sunday.
Happy early birthday, Emily.
Here, Emily, I can't sing, but let me sing to you. Happy birthday to you. We love you, Emily Butler. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emily.
Happy birthday to you.
You are beloved. So I want to wish you a happy birthday, and thank you for being here. Truly, you're a treasure. We love you so much. Yeah. So I'll be thinking about you. Yeah, do you ever think about that? Like, my kids are older teenagers now. My son got his driver's license this week, which is so crazy to me. Like, and my son, by the way, is like such a good driver, a way better driver than I am. I'm not a very good driver. He's so good. But, like, my kids are older teenagers now, and I just think, like, do you ever wonder about your kids and what the world's going to look like when your kids have kids and you have grandkids and they're grown? It's such a different world even now. Like, when I was growing up, we didn't have internet. I didn't have internet, Alexis, until I was a senior in college.
Yeah, I mean, even for me, like, the
So
internet,
weird.
like, the internet existed when I
Yeah.
was a kid, but even for me, like, it wasn't, like, you had to go somewhere to get it, you know? At least
like,
for
a
me,
library?
I didn't have it at home, yeah.
I didn't have it at home. I had to go to school to
Yeah,
have it. And
yeah.
when I got an email address, I was like, oh, I can, like, send
Yeah.
messages to people. So I just think about, like, how crazy this world will be for my grandkids one day. Anyway, we love you, Emily. Happy early birthday to you. Anybody else who has a birthday this week, let us know. Tara's like, it's so scary. I'm actually not scared for my son to be driving because he's so good. He's such a good driver.
Look at how shiny that is in the light.
Look at that.
It's just, like, pure, pure.
Okay, what number is this one? Golden
This is-
sapphire.
Yeah, this is number 27.
Okay. I only have 2 of these, and I'm just going to tell you, these are about 200 carats of sapphire, and they're golden sapphires. Isn't that crazy?
So pretty. It looks like the moment, like, when there's a lot of clouds in the sky during sunset and, like, all of them turn gold.
They do.
That's what this looks like to me.
I love sapphire so much. So sapphire is my favorite stone of all time. Sapphire comes, I'm going to geek out for a minute. Let me go Geo Professor, and then we can talk about the price and everything. And by the way, these are under $130. I only have 2. So sapphire and ruby are members of the corundum family. If corundum is red, it's ruby. If corundum is orange or yellow or green or blue or purple
Or gold.
or gold, it is sapphire. Sapphire is my favorite stone. The reason sapphire is my favorite stone, and I always wear it, I have sapphire in this hand, I have sapphire in this hand, and then my son bought me a sapphire necklace about like 5 years ago that I never take off. I've never taken it off since he gave it to me. It's the birthstone for September babies. I'm not, so I'm super jealous if you're a September baby, it's your birthstone, but it is my favorite stone of all time because it's a stone of wisdom. Sapphire people and September babies tend to be smarter than the rest of us, but it is truly my favorite stone. And so if you want a stone for wisdom, now this is golden sapphire, which activates the solar plexus. So your solar plexus, if you find your belly button and you go 2 finger widths above it, that's your solar plexus, which is your center of power, okay? So you're gonna wanna hold that right here. If you have IBS or like digestive problems or anything like that, just holding that to your solar plexus will help if that's your area of challenge or weakness. I just love sapphire so much. So we never get big hand-carved, hand-polished palm stones like this. Now, could you wire wrap this? You could. I'm small. I'm a small person, so this would I would lean forward and it would not be attractive. Like it's heavy. But if you're maybe you could carry it, or if you're a bigger person than me, you could maybe wear that as a bracelet. It just would. Can you imagine that as a ring?
I don't think.
I'm too small. I'm small package, but anyway, it's $129. I have 2 of them, and like I said, sapphire is my favorite stone. So if you haven't had golden sapphire in your collection before, this is your chance to do the thing.
And we don't have this often either.
You could put it on your belly button. It just could get weird. Like I wouldn't pierce yourself with this, but you could lay it on there. It would punch you in the chin. Like clearly, remember Flavor Flav when he used to have the clock? It reminds me of that. I'm just too small. It weighs half of what I weigh. It's a heavy stone, but it's beautiful.
Well, so it looks like you guys want us to try to bring more of these.
We'll try. I know, I'm sorry. I feel so bad. We all do when there's I have 2 of these. Sorry about that. But it's just really hard to get golden sapphire. And then it's hand carved and faceted. But I'm really glad you like it.
Now, the next item isn't golden sapphire.
Luna's can we make it a ring? Girl, you can do it. And
try.
You know what? And put your back into it. It would, honestly, my hand would fall over if I tried to do that.
So this is not golden sapphire, but this is also a form of corundum.
What line are we on, Alexys?
This is 42A and 42B.
Okay.
These are rubies.
So what did I just teach you? Let's recap. Corundum, Corundum, is the family of stones that combines ruby and sapphire, my favorite stones on the planet. If it's red corundum, it's ruby. If it's any other color, it's sapphire. These are red corundum, which is ruby. Ruby and all of the corundum are hexagonal stones. So what's a hexagon? XC in Greek. Remember your Greek numbers? Let me count for you. Ena, dio, tria, right? Tessera, pendi, xi, octa, octo, nea, deca. XC in Greek is 6. A hexagon is 6-sided. It really helps to learn your Greek numbers when you're in geometry class or math class or whatever. So XC means 6. A 6-sided shape, a polygon, is a hexagon. All of your corundum stones grow in hexagonal shapes, and you can see the perfect hexagon right there, and that's both for ruby and sapphire, which are both members of the corundum family. That's the extent of my geological wisdom and Greek wisdom for you today. So 6-sided. The hexagon in magical terms is interesting because 6 represents equality. Okay, there's the same number of points above as there are below. So it represents this balance between what's in the spirit world and what's in the physical world. As above, so below. Does that make sense? So, and what I love about these, they're open on the back. They're all sterling silver. These were handmade for Sage Goddess. So when you're wearing this, if it's on your open skin, it's touching your skin, which we love. Rubies are root chakra, first chakra, which is about protection, safety, feeling at home, feeling comfortable in your body, feeling like you belong on the planet, feeling grounded, right? All of those things that we want to feel in our lives. And it's on a sterling silver chain. So we have not had these in a really long time. It's a double hex. If you see, there's a base hexagon and then there's one that's elevated above it, and these are naturally carved out of the original hexagon of the ruby. Now, I want to explain one more thing. Yeah, these are shrams. The way you get these are called star rubies, okay? All rubies grow in a hexagon. The way you get a star, it's less than 5% of all rubies form a star because the hexagon grows 1, 2, 3, and the earth naturally rotates it as it grows. So when it naturally rotates it in a perfect formation, it forms a star on the surface, and these all have that star formation. The chain on these doesn't say on my sheet, but I believe it's 16 to 18 inches. Yeah, 16 to 18 inches, and it is adjustable. Alexys will show you.
And look, the little thing also has a ruby on it. I just noticed.
See the little ruby?
And so it works because it has a little hook that you can
so pretty.
undo.
And I love
And
that
then
hook is like a little
You can tighten it.
infinite symbol too.
Yeah,
Do you see that?
The hook is really cute.
They're star rubies. Yes, Lena, they are
Look
star
at
rubies.
that.
Okay.
So it's extra special. So that means the ruby is going to be sitting on your chest, and it's also going to be at the nape of your neck.
I always wear my necklaces on the outside, but I'll tell you, I don't take these off. So at night, when I don't have clothes on, everything is touching my skin, right? Like you do want your stones to touch your skin. The whole point is that your crystals make contact. So that's why when we say that things are open on the back, that's why that matters. That's why, you know, you want I never take any of my jewelry, anything I'm wearing today, I never take off. Ever. Showers, nothing. And I recommend you don't take your jewelry off either, because you should have it with you all the time. Now there are 2 different sizes of these, and so Alexys is going to show you. The smaller hexagons are on the left of your screen, and the larger, I think we're calling it medium. What are we calling it? Yeah, medium, small and medium is on the right side. Under $200. Isn't that beautiful? And I know Chris Gunn's like, the hook is badass. It is pretty badass. So the left side is the small, that's $179. I have 27. And the medium is $199. I have 25. These are both, the retail value would be over $299. So it's like $100 off tonight. By the way, hi again to everybody who's on Instagram and TikTok. Go to YouTube.
Go on.
We're live everywhere, but you can only bid on things if you're on YouTube. So, and then the 2 hours with me is a giveaway at the end of tonight. You can use your time with me however you want. I mean, you know, within reason.
So congratulations if you're getting one of these.
I know, we're excited for you.
Yeah, they're really, really beautiful. I saw one size oh, okay, both sizes have posted.
Yeah, so you can choose. And they're not, the difference in the sizes is not dramatic. It just depends. Can I show them kind of on me? Yeah,
Sure, yes. You do that while I get the next item.
This is the smaller size. Let me just show you. And this is the medium size. Now, one of the reasons I recommend rubies for people is if they're depressed. Ruby is the stone we work with, in all seriousness, when we have major depression. Like, major depression. Right? What am I doing here? I don't know if I can do this. Am I strong enough? When we lose people we love, the legend is that they go on to live in our hearts as rubies. You know? And look, I mean, in August it's going to be 2 years since I lost my mom. And I'm still not, I don't think I'm even much more over it than I was at that time. So I still work with Ruby. I'm sure a lot of you do too. If you're grieving lost loved ones, Alexys still works with Ruby, right? A lot of us who have lost people we really, really love, we find comfort. I know you have, I have. I mean, if anything can give you comfort, if a stone can from grief, Ruby is the one. So congratulations, you guys.
Amethyst.
Alexys is the queen of the segues. I love it so much. She's really good at it. I'm not good at it. Amethyst is actually really good. It's a true story, actually. And you know, like, I'm a Shakespeare scholar. A lot of you know that. I used to teach English literature when I was a professor. And in one of the Shakespearean plays called A Midsummer Night's Tale, which some of you have read, Midsummer Night's Dream, I should say. Shakespeare describes Ruby as the fairies' favors. So when I first read A Midsummer Night's Dream, I read that, and I told you I went out and bought a ruby ring. And I was in college. I couldn't afford anything. And I bought like the cheapest ruby I could find, but because it was in A Midsummer Night's Dream, I was like, I want a fairy favor, and so I still have that little ruby ring that I bought.
Cute.
Anyway, okay.
Has Shakespeare ever described amethyst?
I'm going there, Alexys. What number is it, Alexys?
This is number 2.
There's like 94 sheets tonight. Like, what is even happening? I can't. Okay.
There's a lot to get through.
I know. Okay. I'm going to go faster now. When I talk about rubies, I lose my mind a little bit. Okay. Vogels. Ready? There's a free class on YouTube if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, go to YouTube. There's a free class about how to work with Vogels that I taught you a couple of months ago. Vogels are named after Marcel Vogel, who worked for IBM for like a lot of years. And he was a scientist, but he was actually really interested in crystals. And what he found, he had this really powerful shamanic journey, Marcel Vogel did, and you can go down this rabbit hole if you want. And what he saw in that journey is if you facet quartz has a very high rotational spin, also known as a dominant oscillatory rate in geological terms. And the more you facet it, the faster the spin. And so Marcel Vogel did these experiments where he faceted quartz, and then he found, based on the Kabbalah tree of life, that if it's wider at the top and more narrow at the bottom, that it actually represents the forces of feminine and masculine energy. This is where I get really interested, okay? So when you use a Vogel, the wider end is the feminine and the more narrow end is the masculine. Don't take that personally. It's just, it is whatever Marcel Vogel said it is. Okay, and so what you do is, as a shaman, I use these to go in and remove energy from people's fields. So when my shoulder hurts, I go in with the feminine end to remove the energy, and I release with the masculine. So in and out, in and out. And you want to release to an element, so I always release to a table. So I'm releasing shoulder pain and to the table, releasing, gathering it with the feminine, releasing with the masculine. It's a very potent tool for removal of unwanted energy, okay? We have 16 of these only, under $160, and they're 5 inches. The only other thing I want you to know about it, and forgive my voice, Alexys and I are both still recovering from the plague. We both are like, I'm fine, I feel better, but it's like, I'm going to have her show you with the light. These are really dark amethyst at the top, and then there's smoky quartz at the bottom. Amethyst is for peace, balance, and detoxification. It's good for addiction. And then smoky quartz at the bottom is for transmutation and releasing unwanted energy.
They're full of rainbows and
I
sparkly.
love smoky amethyst Vogels because the feminine energy is being released through that end, which is about peace, and then the masculine, which is releasing, is transmuting that energy. Isn't that powerful? And so 16 of these at $159. We've sold them before, honestly, for almost $200, and online you'll find them for $300. So it's a crazy price, and they ship for free, but I only have 16 at $159. Good luck.
They're super special.
Yeah.
Super pretty.
Now, one thing you can do too, as a general, even if you don't have pain, like if you want to release unwanted energy from your field, you can just go in the morning, like almost making a circle, right? And release. Just let me go in and do a sweep of my energy field. I always like to do it over my head. Energy collects behind us. So you want to go behind you too and gather up energy, because other people's thoughts, other people's energy, other people's whatever other people are holding for you comes behind you, and you can't always see it. So it's important not just to go in front of your field, but to go behind you, gather it up, and then release. And then before you go to bed at night, again, gathering up, going in, behind you, and making sure you go into the field behind you, and then releasing to an element. And a table is good. You can go outside and release to soil. You can release to water. You can release to your candle flame. But you want to release to one of the 4 elements. So congratulations to everybody.
Oh, jinx. Congrats. I was just about to say congratulations, too.
What's funny is we don't often have... Crystal Rose wants to see the ruby again.
Oh, you want to see the ruby?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm really happy that you guys are getting the Vogels and the rubies. Everything tonight is really special, so I'm trying to shut up and move it along. But what stone's the best for moving energy? Carissa Marie, if I could make a Vogel out of Dambarite, I would, but it would be too expensive, and I've never seen one. So Smoky Amethyst, which is what I bring you, is my favorite, because the amethyst is all about clearing and detoxification and bringing peace, and then the smoky quartz is about releasing and transmuting. And because the amethyst opens the crown chakra and the smoky quartz opens your root chakra, by definition what that does is move the energy through all the meridians, which run from the top of your head to your perineum, right, which is where your perineum is. This is not an anatomy class. It's your shooter, right, or you're below your cooter. So as long as you open those two chakras, you're running energy through all the meridian lines, and that's why I love the smoky amethyst combination for vogels.
Crystal Rose, this is the ruby pendant that you wanted to see. So this is the medium size. We still have them available for $199.
Yeah.
And this is what it looks like.
We only have the medium. I think the small is sold out.
Yeah, it's got the raised hexagon there following the natural shape of the stone. They're
Okay,
super beautiful.
Holly Rooker made my night because Holly said, please don't move it along too quickly. I love learning from you.
Yeah, but we have a lot to get through, and so we want you to learn, and we want to talk to you, but we also want to get to everything. So I
her
say
job.
a nice compromise between
She moves it along. I talk too much, but whatever. Some of you are here to learn, and I'm a teacher, so I'm here to teach you.
We're jotting down things so we can circle back and other stuff.
Yeah, that's great, Jared. Yeah.
Hey, Jared. So, both of you actually, Juniper was asking if there's any more of the Ammonite priestess sets that you did, Robin. No, those are gone. Okay. And cheers, Robin. Really nicely done on that. That was really beautiful. I was touched by it.
Yeah, I thought it was beautiful too.
Okay, Apophyllite. Holy shit.
Apophyllite, if you guys could see this from my angle, I mean, you can. It's glowing.
I'm not going to talk that much about these because I have 15 of them, and all I'm going to say is holy shit, run. They're under $50. Looks like quartz, doesn't it? It's not. Apophyllite, and I would actually shut the overhead light off on it, Alexys, yeah, because it's going to wash it out. Apophyllite. So I wrote my 4th book. It's done.
It's crazy.
It's available on Amazon for pre-order, called Crystalpedia.
We have one vogel left. Sorry.
We have one vogel left.
Keep talking about that, and I'll show
Okay.
the vogel.
She's going to show it. I'm going to keep talking.
$159.
So,
comment sold.
in my brand new book, there's a section about the, because I love the Synergy 12 that Robert Simmons wrote about. And I think Robert was right. I think those are the most important stones for ascension. In my new book called Crystalpedia, which you can pre-order on Amazon, it's not going to come to you till December, but it is all done. I wrote about the next set of stones that I think you need to work with for magic, and this is one of them, Apophyllite. Okay, Apophyllite is not in the Synergy 12, and I added it to my next set of stones that you need to work with as a spiritual practitioner, because Apophyllite looks like quartz, but it's not. It's a member of the zeolite family. The zeolite family includes Apophyllite and Hewlandite and what am I thinking of? Stilbite, yeah.
Scolecite?
Well, and Scolecite too. So Scolecite's one of the Synergy 12, but Apophyllite for me is even more important than Scolecite. It is literally like a transmitter. Like if you're waiting for aliens to like abduct you like I am, this is the stone that they will probably respond to. The book is called Crystalpedia. I'm so proud. You can find it on Amazon. I have an author page. If you go to Amazon and look up Athena Parakis, you can find all my books, but Crystalpedia is the new one. And Apophyllite, I wrote a whole section about it because I do think this is one of the next stones for your spiritual evolution. And just like, here's the thing, I call it poor man's phenakite because you know how phenakite fast forwards your spiritual development, but it's really expensive? Apophyllite for me almost has the same energy as phenakite, but it's a fraction of the cost. Like I said, these are under $50. They're $49. I have 15 of them. These are almost 2 inches. These are the largest Apophyllite points we have for you right now at Sage Goddess.
Oh yeah, totally. And they were all handpicked by us in Tucson.
I know. They're so special. So Team SG picked them. I would not hesitate. Now, where I have mine at home is on my Shiva altar. Shiva is very important to me because I carry a really strong Shakti energy. Shakti's my second favorite goddess after Lakshmi. Shakti is very sexy. She carries a divine feminine kind of sexual energy, and Shiva is the masculine force of creation. So together they sort of, when they unite, they're the force of creation in the universe. I have a Shiva altar at the entry to my crystal room that most of you have seen, and I have a huge Apophyllite point there because I think Apophyllite is associated with Shiva. It's so pretty, so congratulations. I'm really glad you got it.
It looks so good on the TikTok and Instagram camera.
No, it does.
Like, why? Why does it look so
Why? I don't know. Our YouTube camera's not as good
like,
as
you can
our
even see, like, the lines and stuff on the crystal.
whatever.
But this is...
Don't take it personally, YouTube. I don't know why Instagram
We're trying.
and TikTok looks so much better.
Well,
but
it looks
they
good
do.
over there, but then I put it in there, and I'm just like, wait a second. So this is really cool. This is line number 3 on our sheet.
Oh. Okay. All right, those of you who've been asking for gemstone bowls under $100, no more complaining because I have it for you tonight. This is apatite, by the way, and it's green apatite, which is for weight loss.
Look at how it glows.
Anybody working on weight loss?
All the time.
By the way, I'm going to put some loose sage in it just to show them. Oh, well, look, it comes with a magic bag.
It doesn't come with this much?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Holy
it does
shit,
not
that's
come
like
with this
the
much.
mother load of...
But this is just for display purposes.
Like Robin went crazy and
So
she put
the-
all the white sage
But
in it.
they'll get enough to fill their bowl.
I have pepper stash with me, gosh.
How much sage do they get?
They're gonna get a little organza film.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, but not that organza bag, right? Like,
it's really like, well, she waved me
here's
over
a
there.
lifetime supply. Robin, will you bring me a lighter? Or Jared? I don't have. I usually have one, but I actually had my lighter over there. Oh no, it's for. Maybe there's one here. Anyway, white sage.
I got one, Jade.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
White sage. My dad grows it. My dad grows white sage. In fact, he and I are planting our new seedlings on Thursday. I'm a daddy's girl. A lot of you know that. And one of our hobbies, we have a lot of hobbies together, but one of our hobbies is growing white sage from seed. And so he's really good at it. And so we grow it. And this is a leaf from my dad's plant at home.
Aw, that's really beautiful.
Anyway, girls and their dads is the thing, right? But anyway, so this is the stone of weight loss, which is green apatite, which comes from Madagascar, and it comes filled with white sage, which we're blazing up for you. What are you doing?
Oh, I was gonna.
You're gonna
put it
add-
out. I don't want to put it out on the appetite.
Oh, here, let me have it. I want it.
Yeah,
By the way, white sage smoke, you should inhale because it's antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antifungal, and you should bring it all the way through your. Here, you inhale it. Okay, and then I'll put it out. It really is. It's antimicrobial, antifungal, and antibacterial. So it's really good if you have colds and bacteria. The other interesting thing about white sage, from an indigenous perspective, especially in Southern California, white sage grows from seed, and the seeds, did you know this? I'll tell you the price of the bowl and then I'll tell you the story. These are $89, by the way, for it's a 5 to 6 inch green apatite bowl. The retail price of these is $149.
It's really pretty gemmy.
And it comes full of white sage. So $89 is ships for free. So Native American Indians, especially in Southern California, used to take the seeds from white sage plants before the plant would grow. And if they had an eye infection or anything in their eye that was irritating it, you open your eye, and it actually works for us today. You put a white sage seed in your eye and close your eye. It will take anything that's irritating the eye, and then you open your eye and take it out, and any infection in your eye will be healed. So they used to boil the leaves for tea, which again would cure asthma, cough, any kind of upper respiratory issues. They would burn the smoke to clear energy from spaces, and then they would use the seeds in the eyes for eye infection. There's something called blepharitis, which is like kind of an irritation of the eye. They never wasted any part of the white sage plant. So yeah, Daddy and I are gonna do our little white sage activity on Thursday, which I'm so excited about. I ordered all my little plastic pots from Amazon and my soil and I have my green aventurine stones, and we have a whole thing planned for Thursday.
That's super sweet.
I know. Anyway, love you guys. Wait, interesting. EA says she boils white sage leaves for upset stomach. I didn't know about that.
I've never tried that before, but that's interesting.
How long do you steep it for upset stomach? Because I have a lot of people who have upset stomach too. Yeah, styes in the eye would be really helpful, but you have to have the fresh seeds. And I don't know. I have a friend who makes white sage salve and uses it on cuts and bruises and things like that, so you could look into that too. We do have flex pay on your sale items, so let me explain how that works. So you can pay with your credit cards. We have Affirm, Afterpay, and Zip. Zip is like the not great one, I think. Zip is has a price limit, and there's certain conditions on it. I use Afterpay and Affirm, and it separates your payment into 4 payments over 6 weeks with no interest.
Yeah, Zip has a maximum of $1,500 and a minimum of $35.
Yeah, and then Afterpay is a minimum of $1, max $2,000, and then Affirm, your max is $30K.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's like
If you spend $30K tonight, I'm not going to let you spend $30K tonight.
yeah.
I don't even have $30K to have you spend tonight. So anyway, yeah, it's really good for you to know all of that. EA says boil it until the water gets dark. This is good to know. For me, what I do for upset stomach is raw ginger tea. Have you ever done that? I take raw ginger, fresh ginger. I don't use like frozen or ginger paste or anything. I take the actual root, peel it, and then cut it and boil it. And you can add a little oregano in there, which helps too. You can add a little spearmint too, which is really helpful. And then just make a tea out of that, and that's really good for upset stomach too.
Okay, so I need you to talk about this one quickly because I
Okay.
can't hold it for long. So it's number 7.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna put it down. It's really heavy.
Well, no, it's the flying stone.
Oh, it's the
I
flying,
was
yeah.
just trying to be funny.
No, it's really true. This stone makes Alexis and I really high. So, a barite, and I can't hold it for much longer either.
Yeah.
Barite, we only have one piece of this. Barite is, it doesn't look like it would be heavy physically, but it is because its specific gravity or its specific density is very high. Barite comes from Morocco. This is 5.5 inches. I only have one piece of this for $349, and it's covered, by the way.
Thank you, Jared. He was wiping us off.
Maybe that's why our camera sucked for a minute. I don't know. Anyway, it is covered, you guys, in quartz and pyrite and hematite. And barite is for all of those people who say, I can't feel my crystals. What do you guys talk about? Like, it doesn't make me feel buzzy. Literally, this will take you to another planet, but I only have one piece. And it's beautiful. It's flat. So it will lay perfectly on your altar. And it has a little baby barite crystal growing right here. Do you see that? Anyway, it's already gone. I love it. I can't hold it for very long either. Like, I won't be able to talk. Here, you take it.
I'm gonna put it away. And Jared's like, can I touch it?
Well, things are so interesting.
No, but I wanna
amber is
know.
So light.
Yeah.
Very effective.
It is. Yeah, it's very dense. It's.
I want to know how you feel, Jared, because the rest of
Yeah.
us are like, nope.
For the size of it,
I have to
it's, like,
work.
very dense. It feels like it's like.
You
Right.
go and you
Curious
look at
piece.
barite and you're like, oh yeah, I'll just pick that up, and you're like, boom, like the
Right.
thing like lands in your hand. But it really does have, it's buzzy. I can't put that on my third eye. I would literally end up on Mars. I'm already, and by high I mean just buzzy, Sage Grundy. I don't mean like it's gonna make you actually high, but I'm just saying like it makes you feel buzzy. So I have a lot of customers who are like, I don't feel anything when I hold my crystals. Like, what are you talking about? You're so weird. And then I give them barite, and they're like, oh.
But now we're bringing it back.
Now we're gonna
down.
talk about something else that'll make you buzzy. Now these are what number is this one, Alexis?
This is number 12.
Okay. I'm going to tell you we have 20 sets, and I'm going to tell you to get your fingers ready because, and I'm going to try not to talk too much about these. Now, we used to call these meteorite, but it is a gray alabaster, right? So I just want
Yeah,
to
this
clarify that.
is different than the meteorite.
Yeah, we used to.
This
Well,
is actually,
we used to have this and call it meteorite, but I don't know that it was actually. I don't know, but it
From
used
what
to
I
look like
understand,
this.
we had like black colored ones that were meteorite,
We
but this
did.
is more of like a like
It's
this
a
doesn't
proper
look
gray
like
alabaster. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't look like the meteorite.
Okay. Long story short, and some of you know the story, so bear with me while I tell you the story. When Sage Goddess was very young, I had a friend, and she was a maestra from Peru, and she passed away a few years ago, and I still miss her to this day so much because she was a great teacher of mine. And so really, bringing these to you is in honor of her because she was so magic. And so when I went to Tucson, she was one of the founders of the Tucson Gem Show. Okay. And, she introduced me to chumpies. Okay. Chumpies there are 7 chumpies. This is a 7, is it 7 or 12?
This is 7.
7, yeah. sometimes you'll see a 12 stone set, but the 7 chumpies represent the 7 mountains that ring the city of Cusco, Peru. Okay, Cusco is a vortex in Peru if you haven't been there, and the Andean civilization in general is one of the most powerful ancient civilizations of our time. Okay, and so she introduced me to chumpies, and chumpies are 7 stones that are named after the 7 mountains, mountain spirits, also known as the Apu, A-P-U. And each one of the mountain spirits is aligned to a symbol, it's aligned to an energy stream, and it provides a source of protection. Each piece is carved by hand by a shaman in trance. Those are the coca leaves, by the way. When you climb the Andean mountains, they give you coca leaves because it helps with elevation sickness. Okay, it's also a very sacred, when we make offerings to spirits in the Andean tradition, we put coca leaves down. Okay, so there's on the first point are the coca leaves. Each one of the symbols is sacred, and each one of them aligns to one of the Apu spirits.
Serpent.
Right, so you'll have serpent, you'll have hummingbird, you'll have sun, you'll have moon. Okay? Now, these are under my bed because I can't sleep without them. For me, I used to be an insomniac where I could not sleep through the night. And as soon as I put my chumpies under my bed, I never had problems really sleeping through the night again. So you can also put them around you when you're doing ceremony, whether that's a plant ceremony or I just did a breathwork ceremony this weekend, or whatever kind of magic you do. Do you see there's my hummingbird, my colibri. And so, so these are all made, each set is made by hand by one shaman. These are under $160. They're hand carved. The bag is handmade in Cusco as well. It has the chicana, which is also known as the Incan cross. Remember that the Andean tradition comes from the ancient Inca civilization. That Incan cross, that chicana shape, is known as a portal between the world of the living and the dead. So I'm telling you the shortest possible story. If you want to go down the rabbit hole, there's probably like 9. I mean, I've taught this so much that there's so much other information out there that I could share with you. But I do love being able to bring these to you. The funniest story I can ever tell is there was a mass manufacturer who wanted to bring these online. And when they went to my friend and said, "Hey, can you get me 1,000 sets of these?" she laughed, because she was like, "They take 2 weeks to make." Like, how would I get you 1,000 sets? And that's why I'm telling you, we only have 20 sets. They're $159. And if you don't have a set of chumpies yet, I really encourage you.
This isn't something we have all the time.
No. How often would you say? Like twice a year? I mean, it's
maybe,
like not
maybe twice. We usually get them around holiday.
Yeah. And by the way, this woman I'm speaking of, as you know, is the aunt of my friend Victor, who passed away a couple of years ago from COVID. I mean, it's a small world, you know? Yeah. So congratulations. The chumpies. The Apu spirits. To the great-grandfathers. And I'll never forget when we first we bought like a dozen or two at the time, which is all she had. And she said, you know, if you go to the shaman's house, when she first bought her first dozen or two, the shaman did a prayer for her outside, looking out from Cusco to the mountains that were ringing the property, because each one brings a blessing of health or abundance or joy, or, you know, the colibri brings you magic.
I've got a mountain for you.
Do you? Is that a mountain, or are you just happy to see me, Alexys?
A little bit of both.
Whatever. Listen, you do your weird stuff. I'll do mine.
This is number 6. I said, whatever.
Wait, this is not number 6, though.
16.
Oh.
Sorry. Alexys. Heather's at Alexys sneaking in with the alien pecker. It's a mountain. I thought it was a good... Well, honestly, no, I made a joke, but I did have a better segue than that, because she was talking about the grandfather spirits, and I genuinely
was talking about
think,
mountains, and she went mountain, whatever.
I genuinely think the Kambaba jasper does have that really fraternal, grandfatherly energy.
My other favorite story, can I just tell it really quick, of Consuelo, was my friend who brought me the chumpies. So I talked to her on the phone one day, and she said she had just gotten back from Peru. This is my favorite story. And this is why I don't take Advil anymore. So she said she went to Peru and to see her sister. And she said she got there and the flight and the elevation and everything gave her a headache. So she took a Advil, like just because we in this country we're like, oh, Advil or whatever. And she said her sister literally like knocked the bottle out of her hand. She's like, that will kill you. And it was just so funny. Like we think of these things that are like so basic. And anyway, mine's my favorite story of Consuelo. Okay. This is equally magical. Okay. Kambaba jasper. It is Kambaba jasper. Kambaba jasper comes from Madagascar. People say it comes from Africa, and the reason is, if you know what Madagascar is, it's a small island that used to be attached to Africa. Have you guys looked at maps, like of how the planet used to look? So if you look at the African continent, here's the shittiest drawing you ever saw of it. Here's Africa. Here's Madagascar, but it actually, there's actually a perfect indentation in the African continent where Madagascar used to fit. And that's because they used to be co-joined. And then now Madagascar is a separate island, but it's just off the coast of Africa. Why is that important? Because Africa is the origin point of our entire civilization, right? The earliest human remains are found in a place called the Cradle of Humankind, which is in South Africa. So what Kambaba jasper is actually fossilized sea algae from the bottom of the ocean at the beginning of the history of time. So it's as old as you get. Now, we consider Africa to be a masculine territory. We consider Africa to have a masculine frequency in general. So we think of Kambaba jasper as being a stone of the divine masculine. But every single one of these little orbits, and some of them look like eyes, like look at that one. They do, yeah. We're actually breathing algae on the basin of the ocean at the time that the planet formed. And we're talking, because our timelines are off, however many millions of years you want to consider that to be. Let me go back to my pages from my shitty drawing. These are 17 inches. I have 4 of them. The retail value is $350 for 13 inches. This is 17 inches of Kambaba jasper for $2.99. And it ships for free, but I have 4.
Get it while you can.
And there is quartz in the matrix.
Yeah.
So you can use it as a centerpiece of a grid.
They do look like eyes.
But if you need like masculine, sometimes we need it. Like I'm at a place in my life where I'm needing that support. I'm calling in masculine energy. So I'm working with Kambaba jasper. That's part of the reason why I wear sapphire all the time, because it's highly masculine. You know what I mean? Because I run such a feminine frequency that I'm always calling in that, especially since Mom died. So this could be your jam.
I see 3 people bid. I think we have one left.
We have one more.
Yes, there were 4 of them. So if you're feeling
it is literally millions of years old. And I want you to take a minute to think too, this is the teacher part of me. Under the ocean, that many million years ago, every ancestor you've ever had or heard about or heard stories about, the Aztecs, the Inca, the ancient Egyptians, the Mesopotamians, the Lemurians, the Atlanteans, everything, Rome and Greece, rose and fall after this was formed.
Wow.
You know, when you, and this is why my kids get fascinated by all of this, because my kids love history class, they love geology class, they love all this stuff. And this is where you can get your kids excited and go, this is literally what was breathing on the earth before dinosaurs, before any of the ancient civilizations rose or fell. So congratulations. Yeah, and it's crazy too, because it's heavy AF and it's going to ship to you for free, so it's all good.
Heavy AF.
Emily, I do have lamps.
We do.
You want me to light your fire?
I can show that next.
Yeah, the lamps. So then the lamp is a long story too, because they're from my friend Jose, who we went and stayed in. He's in central / southern Mexico, and near Tehuacan, and he mines the stone and he carves the stone, and he made these lamps by hand. They're made out of white angel onyx. They're so incredibly beautiful, and the price on these is absolutely insane. So mined in one place, carved in one place, and carved by an artist. I mean, Jose is like legit. He's an artist. He makes guitars out of white sage. He makes bathtubs. He made my furniture downstairs. I have a sofa and love seat from Jose made out of white sage. So Alexis is showing you. So the smaller lamp, what number are these?
22.
Oh, here we go. The smaller one is 11.5 by 4 by 11.5.
That's right here.
That's a foot of angel onyx, which is, by the way, onyx is strength and protection. And then the medium size, oh, they're flip-flopped. Hold on, sorry. The smaller one is, no, they're not. The small one is 11 by 11, and the medium is 9 by 19. So it is correct. It's just, it's a little bit skinnier, but it's taller.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not flip-flopped. That was me flip-flopped. Aren't they gorgeous? Now, I have 2 white onyx lamps in my house. They are lit 24 hours a day. Okay? You put an LED bulb. You never have to shut them off. I have 2 white onyx and 2 blue Lemurian calcite lamps in my house that have been on for probably like 7 years.
They're beautiful because they have a flat top.
They're flat on top, and you can use them as the basis for a grid. I have my crystal skulls on top of mine. They ship for free, by the way. I only have 3 of the small for $2.99. $299 ships for free, and I have 2 of the medium for $3.99, and that's it.
And congratulations in advance,
because they're crazy.
it really is.
They're so gorgeous. These aren't orange. These aren't any other. Oh, you're saying our bang.
I know. Sorry.
You didn't bang me tonight, Alexis.
I thought you haven't really been doing the bang.
I haven't. It's too much caffeine. It makes me jittery.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because I've been talking to you about feeling like extra anxious lately, and so here I am.
No, I'm trying to like de-bang myself. Anyway, congratulations. So yeah, again, we had 3 of the small for $2.99. The retail value was like $500 at least, and then we had 2 of the medium for $3.99. Congratulations. I love it. Annette says her skulls are on hers too.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah.
Have you seen mine? If not, let me know and I'll put a picture on Instagram or Facebook. Because, you know, the base of the onyx really does light up your skull, and I just think it's so pretty. She bangs me sometimes.
I can go. I can go.
I don't want to be banged.
Okay.
It's an energy drink. It's not anything like inappropriate. Okay. Charoite.
This is number 11.
Okay. Now, you know, I'm gonna preface this by saying some of you might be new, and first of all, we're really grateful that you're here. Because there's always people who are new, and then there are always people who have been with us for a long time. So if you're new, as I was saying earlier, I love it when you come to learn. And because I love to teach, and crystals are my passion. Charoite, we were just talking about angel onyx from Mexico, which comes from central southern Mexico, where it's like 79 degrees every day, 365 days a year. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful moderate climates in the world. Now I'm taking you north and east, and we're going to the Charoite Peninsula in Russia, okay, where the place this stone grows is under ice 10 to 11 months a year. So there's about 30 days where they can mine charoite in Charo, on the Charoite Peninsula of Russia. So we're going from one of the most beautiful, temperate, moderate climates. I'm telling you, that part of Mexico is paradise, all the way to northern Russia on the border of Siberia, where everything's under ice most of the year. So totally different climate, totally different energy. We're also talking about different chakras too, right? Onyx is very much, even though it's white, a root chakra stone. It's very protective. This is all the way up to your crown chakra now, right? And so the crown chakra is about your connection to God, right? It's your connection to your faith. It's your connection to your spirit guides. Charoite has some interesting inclusions in it. Is there any green in these? The little tiny mint green is called Tinnixite. That's a different mineral, Tinaksite, and Tinnixite. So Charoite, which comes from Charo, Russia, is the stone of warrior courage. I have a friend who did multiple tours in Afghanistan and Iraq as a Marine, and he's a very good friend of mine. He was my student. I married him to his wife. I gave him this as a gift because after that many tours in the Middle East, he was struggling, you know, with like how do I manage this energy and what do I do with it? So the warriors in my life get Charoite because they've had to overcome intense mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual blockages, right? But anybody who's gone through trauma, right? PTSD, for example, right? Where maybe it's childhood stuff, doesn't have to be wartime challenges. But I have a lot of clients, interestingly enough, who are veterans. And I find that veterans really respond, especially if they have PTSD, to Charoite. Anybody who's gone through major challenges to your courage and your faith, Charoite is your stone. And then Stichtite, which is a secondary mineral in the matrix of this, helps you establish emotional boundaries. So it keeps people from re-traumatizing or feeling a sense of being re-traumatized. I consider Charoite both masculine and feminine, and what I would encourage you, Janelle, because it's such a good question, is to feel into it and see what you think, okay? Some people feel like it's got that masculine, it's very protective, so like it holds you, but some people feel like it's very feminine because there is a tenderness to it, and because it comes from ice and water, and ice and water tend to be feminine energies, so I would just encourage you to feel into it. Now, these are AAA grade. Shitty Charoite doesn't look like this. Okay, shitty Charoite is like light purple and doesn't have Stichtite, and it doesn't have any of the other secondary or tertiary minerals in it. So this is like the really strong violet color of this Charoite is what you're looking for. The price on these is crazy. They're $89. They're 4 inches. I have 55. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. These are called harmonizers. So while you're deciding if you want one or not. What's a harmonizer? If you look at ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, I'm Egyptian by lineage. I have lineage that takes me to northern Africa. Some of you might too, and I'm Greek, and all Greeks are from Egypt originally. So I'm interested in ancient Egyptian culture, but even if you're not Egyptian, if you look at hieroglyphics, the pharaohs were always holding these cylindrical tubes, just like this. They would stand and hold it at their sides. And they always had one that was masculine and one that was feminine, and that's because we all have masculine and feminine energy, and they were using them to balance. And so one of the reasons that the question came up, like, is this masculine or is this feminine, is because some harmonizers align more to a masculine frequency and some harmonizers align more to a feminine. This one would fall in the category of, like, I'm not sure. I tend to think of warrior energy as being associated with Rs, who is the Greek god of war, who's masculine. And I'm named after the Greek goddess of war, Athena, and she is considered masculine, right? So, and then the masculine energy runs through your right hand, so I would hold this one in my right hand and probably work with shungite in my left hand to run more of a feminine frequency. But honestly though, if you feel like, no, it's totally feminine to me, I don't think you're wrong. It just kind of depends on how your energy flows and also what you feel connected to. I often feel like I'm the wrong person to ask because I have so much warrior energy in my blood. But congratulations. Yeah, they're all cut to a standard size. Like the harmonizers that we bring you are all cut to a standard size, except for remember the little cutie ones we brought you at the last ceremony? They were like little mini harmonizers. Those were like little.
Those were so cute.
They were like little Vienna sausages. They were like not full hot dogs. They were like little wieners, you know?
I
Anyway.
love Vienna sausages. Not gonna lie.
I can't. Alexis, that's gross.
I don't know. I love them.
Really?
I mean, like, I don't sit around, like, snacking on them anymore, but I loved them when I was a kid.
My mom fed them to me when I was little.
Really?
That's so gross.
Wait, no, I always get them mixed up.
Did you eat bologna, too?
No, I do. I love bologna. I love
spam?
bologna. I like spam, like,
I can eat it fried.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
I like spam in, like,
Don't
like,
judge me.
like in Hawaiian food, like spam musubi, or if it's like
fried rice,
something.
yeah.
But I love bologna. There is someone on Team SJ. I'm not gonna call her out because I know loving bologna can be embarrassing. But there's someone else that I've bonded with over that may speak up. I don't know. But no, I always get the Vienna.
If you're eating bologna, though, just let me cook for you.
I always get the Vienna sausages mixed up with the little Smokies.
Oh,
those
little
are the ones
Smokies are
I
different.
love. I love
little
little
Smokies are different. Vienna sausages are like.
I don't have an opinion on Vienna sausages, but it's the little Smokies that I love.
My mom was always like, "You used to love them," and I was just like, "What choice did I have? I was 3. You know what I mean? Like, I love them, or I just lived there, and like there was no other options."
I love hot dogs. I I am not a healthy eater. That I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not a healthy eater. I love hot dogs. They're like my
I'm kind of a
favorite
healthy
thing.
eater, but I'm a cooker. Okay, where are we going now?
This is line
I'm trying to
number,
transition this because, like, I don't know. When from like Vienna sausages, I don't know where to go, and then people are gonna start talking about how small they are, and it's gonna get weird.
Now-
and like, I can't.
Now on to something else you shouldn't be ingesting is number 20. This is Stibnite.
That's your best segue of the night.
You also shouldn't.
I'm gonna do a PSA. Are you ready? Please don't lick your crystals. Could you just not? Could you not? Could you not? Don't lick them. Don't sit there and rub them and stick your fingers in your mouth. Like when people are like, "Oh, crystals, like should I, no." Can we just make a meme that says, "Please don't. Just stop." Like,
I mean, it'd be really hard for us to
have
make
a
a
popsicle
meme.
or like a Vienna sausage or something, but don't, because people sometimes are like, "Oh, but what if I lick that or whatever?" And it's like, why? What? Like, no.
Yes, they have fried spam and eggs are good.
Okay, so no licking anything. Okay, the crystals are for external use only. They don't go in anything of you.
I know that's what I was about to say. So I'm assuming it's Karen said she is telling us not to lick them. And when you said we should make a meme, I was like, we could, but then you're gonna go and like lick them in the gem show and make us all look like
I will kiss them,
liars.
and I sometimes will touch my tongue to it. I'm not sitting there actually like trying to digest them. Okay. Thank you, Sarah Lucas. I know. I will kiss them, and I will put my loopy tongue on them. I am not sucking on them.
We
okay?
have pictures of
I know.
someone.
No, I know. I'm guilty of. Look. My tongue has been some places it shouldn't be. All right, but I'm not sucking on them. Let me draw a fine distinction, and I'm saying that because people will put stuff out there like, oh, some crystals are dangerous, right? And T-Van, if you want to know how to buy things, we'll guide you. As soon as I'm done talking, we will tell you how to purchase things, okay? No, it's not a cry for help. I lick, I don't suck. Moving on, Stibnite. One of my favorite crystals for manifestation is Stibnite. Can I give you my top 10? Yellow apatite, arvedsonite, Stibnite, zincite are, I would say, 4 of the top 10 for manifestation. There are others too. I love citrine for manifesting wealth and abundance. I really love bloodstone for manifesting health. Listen, guys, I know, but you're here for the chat. This is part of why you're here.
Did you notice that it's rainbow now? It wasn't always rainbow, right?
No, I know. I don't know how that happened,
But I'm not going crazy.
No, but I kind of like it.
I love it.
Some of you, I think, are being color coded, and I don't know what that means.
Yeah, some of you are teal, some of you are pink. I don't know.
Remember,
Sorry,
by the way, we have
still
amazing
Stibnite.
giveaways at the end of tonight's sale, so make sure you are staying through the whole thing, including 2 hours with yours truly. So stay tuned for giveaways. Okay, Stibnite. So Stibnite comes from China. I have 9 pieces, under $200 for almost 10 inches. And I call Stibnite, zincite, and yellow apatite my secret weapons for manifestation. I'm pretty good at manifesting things and desires, okay? Well, the crystals for abundance are like hessonite garnet, citrine for sure, green aventurine is really good for abundance too. This is for manifestation in general. So whether it's love, health, abundance, whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever, a new house, a new car, whatever it is, this is one of my secret weapons is Stibnite. We've never had pieces that are 10 inches under $200. I have 9 of them for $199. And I think we should send them on pillows, don't you? Can we do that on the little velvet pillows?
Robin's not in the room, but
we should be able to do it.
no.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Team
if
SG,
we
just make a
can,
note of it.
I'd like to send them to you on the pillows. It's not wood. It is a mineral, and it's heavy. It is heavy. Yeah, Heather's like, is that on wood, or is that wood, or it just looks like wood? It is not wood. It's actually a really heavy, dense mineral, but it is one of those secret weapons. Sujolite's really good for manifesting health too. But I'm really excited for you if you are working with Stibnite.
And the piece is really beautiful. This one has little yellow crystals growing on it.
I just did arms this morning, so I'm not going to sit here and lift this for too long because my muscles are hurting. But it actually is really heavy.
Why are you guys trying to get me to put it in my mouth? I'm not going to do it. They're like, Alexis, put it in your mouth. They're like, why?
No. We just talked about this. All of a sudden I have to be mom again.
You've raised a bunch of rule breakers, Athena.
I know. It's really hard. I'm just saying don't suck on it. Why would you need to do that? There are other things in your life that you can do that with.
There are other things.
It does look like galena, totally different situation though. Stibnite and galena are different. Galena is actually really good. So galena is a different mineral, is a metalloid, that actually helps with transformation. So you could combine Stibnite with galena to help you manifest change if that's what you're going through. As an interesting combination. Every single mineral, metal, metalloid, whatever it is, has different metaphysical properties.
I think we do still have a couple left, so if you want one, you should be able to claim it.
Yeah.
Stibnite $1.99, comment sold.
$1.99. Yeah, just say Stibnite sold $1.99 and we'll catch you. And Robin, we were just saying maybe it'd be cool to send the Stibnite on a little velvet pillow for them if we can. So
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Robin said we can.
She said, of course.
We are Robin approved.
Robin, do you know what the little yellow crystals growing on this are? By chance?
Yeah, the Stibnite is the silver gray.
Yeah, but like you see the little yellow
is
nodules.
that's got to
growing on
be
it?
calcite, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
definitely
no
calcite.
way! I mean, it's not possible that is. Robin's gonna find out. She's our geologist
I just
in
happened
residence.
to notice. They're already gone, but I just think it's
Everything
big
can
for-
be toxic.
for cute little babies.
Everything can be toxic, but not if it's sitting in your space and you're not sucking on
It's
it.
like calcite. Like little potentially yellow calcite growing on there.
Yeah,
She has
it looks like
raised a
calcite,
bunch
doesn't
of
it?
calcite.
Yeah.
Calcite
Yeah,
formation.
we think it's calcite.
You had hot dogs for dinner, Erica. I support you. I love hot dogs.
A friend
I
of
love
mine, a friend of
bratwurst.
mine makes really yummy hot dogs. Actually, she does curry dogs. I'm not a huge hot dog fan. I do like sausages. Like I do like different. You know, I like bratwurst and stuff. But I'm just not like a hot dog person. My mom made them and she boiled them, and it just wasn't my favorite thing.
There's there's like little stands at the Tucson Gem Show and Denver Gem Show, both of them, where occasionally you can get a nice bratwurst.
And I think we've done that a couple
We always
of
get
times.
so excited. Or there's one place with like some places have better food options than
Yeah.
others, and there's one place with like a lot of food options. So we were all there, and Athena made a beeline to the Indian food stand, which I love Indian food. It's
Indian
delicious.
food.
But there was like a bratwurst stand, and the rest of us started, like Dave and I started walking over there, and Athena was a few feet away, and she turned, she was like, Alexis, don't you want Indian food? I was like, I want a bratwurst.
But somebody gave me a bite. Was it you? Somebody gave me a bite.
Yeah, I think
of
it
their,
was
Yeah, I
me,
think it was
yeah.
you.
And it was good.
Wasn't it like a jalapeno? Oh, and then in Tucson one year they had jalapeno brats, and where they did like
so
they cut
good,
them
yeah.
open, and the guy like put smoked jalapenos in it, and all these things, and nobody else got the jalapeno. They all got the plain. And then everybody else ended up eating mine. Like, I got one bite, and it was like, can I try yours? And literally got passed around, and I'm like,
That must
how
have
did I
been
end up with no...
That must have been a year
bratwurst?
I wasn't there, because I will always.
No, it
if
was this
there's a-
September. You weren't there at that part. We went over
Oh,
to
maybe I
the
was
show.
somewhere else. So I was gonna say, if there's a spicy option, like 9 out of 10, so 9 out of 10, I'm gonna choose the spicy option.
And then they closed. Okay. That's my signal.
Now what's not closed is the sale.
No. That's really
We're
bad.
still going.
It's really bad.
So I want to show you guys the ring on.
Okay. I'm going to go
But-
out on a limb, and I'm going to tell you two things. First of all, this is one of my favorite rings we've ever done at SG. We made this. And where it came from is a museum. This is actually a replica of an ancient ring dating back to the Mesopotamian civilization. And theirs was a spinner too, and it had the snake carved in quartz. And it had this, I mean, it is a replica down to the T. That is solid quartz, is beautiful. The snake, of course, depending on what your tradition is. The snake in Christian traditions represents like the thing that tempted Eve to eat the fruit from the tree of, wisdom or whatever, and it's bad. But in every other tradition, including my tradition, snakes are power and wisdom. And there's actually a line that the stone spins on, and the snake winds around it, which actually makes it the Kedusha symbol, which is a symbol of physical healing. Okay, so this is an exact replica from the exact museum piece. Now I'm going to tell you, we have two different sizes. One is a size 7 and one is a size 10.
So this is the size 10.
Now you could have these size, but not very easily. So I would only get this if it's your size, because you can see that the band is all hand wrapped, just like the replica. It was gold wrapped.
Here's what I'm going to tell you though.
These are under $100, by the way.
If this doesn't fit one of your fingers,
I need the 7 because my fingers are so small.
If it doesn't fit one of your fingers, I highly recommend still getting it, and you can loop a cord through this and wear it as a pendant,
that's a good call.
And then you can still use it for the spinner.
Wait, I never thought about that.
Because that's kind of like, I'm a fidget. That's what my boyfriend calls me. He calls me fidget. But I like to have things to play with, and if I don't have things to play with, I'll find something annoying to play with.
Sorry, you're right. The rod of Asclepius Baruta, not the caduceus. Sorry, the caduceus is the double snakes. You're exactly right.
But if you wrap, like, even if this doesn't fit your finger, you can wrap a cord around it.
She's so smart.
And then wear it as a necklace. So don't let the size keep you from getting it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to say. This is exactly what it would have looked like on the finger of someone in that ancient civilization at that time, thousands of years ago. That's what's so incredibly remarkable about wearing a piece like this. They are $94 each. I have 34 of the small 7, and I have 45 of the medium 10. This will never be made again. It's the only place in the world to get it. And for me, like I said, snake is a representation of Kundalini energy, which is sexual energy that runs from your crown chakra or your root chakra to your crown. So it's part of your sexual awakening, it's part of your wisdom, it's part of your transformation, it's part of your healing. And it's a replica.
It's the Egyptian fidget ring. That's right, Tanya.
The Egyptian fidget ring. And actually, like, I can halfway, I can go like this. This is what I do when I'm wearing it. Like, I find myself doing that. No. But I find myself taking it off and like...
Yeah, it's kind of fun to play with.
Mm-hmm. But only get it, I would say, if it's your size or if you're going to use it as a pendant, which I think is really smart too, because it actually would be very pretty.
And it does lay flat, like if you want to.
It does.
Like, because it spins, so you can lay
Unless you want to.
And that's a really cool statement piece, and then you can play with it.
Mm-hmm. Yay. Oh my god, I love that. 200%. I'm glad I got the Apophyllite spinner ring. It's been spun at least 8.4 billion times. I don't know how many
I love that.
digits that is, but do you remember when fidget spinners were a thing for a minute?
I still carry one in my purse.
My kids were obsessed with them. They had like 19 different little fidget spinners. I thought they were weird at first, and then all of a sudden I used it, and I'm like,
David got me one for Christmas that looks like a golden snitch.
Oh really? That's cute.
That's cute. So I carried it around.
I've seen those actually.
Yeah, but my fidget toy of choice is still that little the spinning tube one.
Yeah, I like that too. Yeah, that you did. Yeah.
Okay.
On that Stibnite, I wanted to correct. I just did some research. It's sulfur.
Oh, it's sulfur.
No, but
crystals.
oh, sulfur.
It's sulfur,
On the
so it adds in that.
Whoa. So, can you show them real quick?
Yeah.
I
So,
know it all full, but I just wanted to correct.
no, but this is like,
I didn't think it was
Robin has a
calcite,
geological
yeah.
update. So on the Stibnite, remember those little golden crystals we were pointing out? We're like, oh, is that calcite? It's sulfur. All these little bebops here. Look at that. Sulfur.
Sulfur.
Now, what's sulfur about? First of all, sulfur was hugely important to the alchemists, right? Because sulfur is one of the ingredients that they use to transform base metals into gold. Remember? And sulfur is associated with the solar plexus and empowerment. So maybe that's part of the magic of transformation that we associate with Stibnite. Very interesting. Shannon Mitchell's asking Athena, what is... Oh, Chloe and Cameron used them too, Tara. It's really sweet. Chloe's so damn beautiful, by the way. I just see pictures of her on Facebook. She blows my mind. Shannon's asking, what's a good crystal for inflammation? She's having problems. Okay, so inflammation is, first of all, I prefer herbs for inflammation over crystals. Turmeric's your friend. Turmeric with black pepper. You need to go up, find the video about my golden honey and take a spoonful of that every morning. It will help. But in addition to herbs and your diet, apple cider vinegar and golden honey, what you want to work with for inflammation, bloodstone. You want to work with grounding stones. So your hematites. Terahertz is supposed to be really good for inflammation. So those are my like secrets. And then stop eating food out. I know it's really sad, but like eat more at home.
Yes, hot dogs.
I know, because food out that you eat out tends to cause more inflammation than food you cook at home.
Now, speaking of herbs, this is one of the coolest things we have ever brought to a live gem and mineral sale.
It is.
This is number 29.
Okay.
Look at this.
You sounded like Gollum.
I know. My precious. Anyway, no, this is super special. This is a wire wrapped citrine.
It is. Now this
Congo
is so
citrine
crazy.
point.
Okay, we only have 30 of these. So the Congo citrine points on these would be like $40 on their own. Okay, citrine comes from a couple of places in the world. Primarily, it comes from Brazil and the Democratic Republic of the Congo in Africa. Sometimes you find heat-treated amethyst that's sold as citrine, so you want it really natural. And the Congo citrine is a hybrid of citrine and smoky quartz, and so it's always natural. It's not heat-treated. That's why we love it so much. We've taken the Congo citrine, we've wire wrapped it here in-house at SG with quartz and with green aventurine, which is also a stone of abundance. So this is like money, money, money. And then all of that has been woven onto the most beautiful bundle. This is a combination of eucalyptus, sweetgrass, and white sage. And on top of all of that, it has Palo Santo.
And this is an infused Palo Santo, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's infused.
Yeah, infused Palo
And
Santo.
with our one of our manifestation blends, and it has the word attract, which we have custom engraved into the Palo Santo. These are $99. It's basically almost like 9 or 10 inches of white sage, sweetgrass.
I mean, you're getting a huge
eucalyptus.
citrine pendant.
And then the pendant, the pendant's on a lobster claw, so you can take it, or a C clasp, so you can take it off and wear it as a pendant.
Yeah.
So you don't have to keep it on your bundle.
I mean, I would absolutely wear it as a pendant.
And like I said, the stone alone is $40. You'd probably sell it for $60 on its own, just the pendant, $60 to $70. Isn't that cool? And then you're getting the Palo Santo and the white sage and the sweetgrass and the eucalyptus. I know, isn't that cool?
This would
So,
be super cute.
They
too.
posted it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I only have 30. I know. They're so cool. And by the way, cheers to Honolulu and her
She did this.
incredible
Yeah, this was
wire wrap.
Honolulu. She is so talented. We're so lucky to have her on the team. And I mean, everyone on Team SG cares, of course. But
Yeah.
Honolulu, like she is a practitioner.
Her
and
heart and soul's in it. So
yeah,
everything you
she's
get that's
incredible.
wire wrapped from Sage
Yeah.
Goddess is from Honolulu.
Yeah.
And she's a goddess.
And she's beautiful too.
Is she?
Not
No, she. I
everyone
mean,
is, but
in every way.
I love her style.
I do too. She's got so much style. Everybody at Sage Goddess has their own style too. It's something
Yeah,
like sometimes I look
yeah.
around at meetings and like everybody, because there's no dress code here, so it's like you don't have to. It doesn't matter what you wear. You can wear pajamas or like whatever. But everybody shows up kind of in their authenticity, and sometimes I just look around the room and I'm like, it's so cool to see people fully just being authentic, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
So congratulations. The
Could be-
beads are quartz and aventurine, by the way. This ring.
This ring is so beautiful. This is number 45. Oh, look at that.
Okay. This is a doublet of Stichtite with quartz over it.
It's so cool.
So at first, and I would, this is another one I would
try
shut
the
that
light?
major light
Yeah.
off. Yeah. At first you look at it and you're like, what is that? Right? Like, cause it looks like sugilite almost. Okay. These are just over $100, under $110. I only have 12 of these. Stichtite, which is a stone for boundaries. So if people are up in your biz and you just want them to back off a little bit, like Stichtite's the stone. It's Stichtite, which comes from Tasmania, and Tinoxite, which comes from the Charoite Peninsula in Russia, are really the only two super good boundary stones. And this is the only stone that we've ever imported from Tasmania, so which is near Australia. So it's a southern hem location. It's very powerful and very magical. A doublet is where they take the stone. So there's a big cab of Stichtite, and then they put quartz over it, and that quartz is checkerboard cut. And then if you see on the back of it, it's open. So that's Stichtite that's touching your skin. You can see the texture of the Stichtite there, and it's fully adjustable in sterling silver. Yeah, doublets are two stones, one over the other, Tanya. So this is Stichtite from Tasmania with quartz over it on top. So what's really cool about that is it's like a magnifying of the energy of Stichtite. Does that make sense? In my life, I've never seen a Stichtite doublet. Doublets are way more expensive than the regular stones because it's a whole different process that comes together. Yep. Okay, you ready? $109. It's insane. It's so beautiful.
You want to try it out?
Kinda. If they don't sell, I'm gonna keep one. You know me in purple, it's like a problem.
Nice try, but those are gonna sell.
I know.
A worthy attempt.
But you know what? I will wear yours until the end of the damn show. Like, what would tell you purple's my favorite color? If I pan around my office, it's like,
I don't think anyone would believe you.
It's such a hard thing to believe. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. So anyway, if you need better boundaries, like people are just up in your biz and they're driving you crazy, and there's lots of different energy things you can do to get people to back up. But Stichtite is the stone form of back off Betty. If Betty's in your biz.
If Betty's in your biz.
Yeah. Oh, good to know. These are intuitive shapes. So we're only showing you the pair. What are the other shapes, Team SG?
We have like squares and some ovals.
Oh, squares and ovals. Whatever, you'll love it.
They're all beautiful.
They're pretty. Aren't they pretty? I know, I was thinking about Lauren Conway is my purple sister. I don't know if she's here tonight, but like whenever purple comes up, I always think of Lauren too, because Lauren and I are obsessed with purple. I have a couple of you are my purple sisters. They're all adjustable juniper. I know. Do you see? So you just pull it. I don't want to pull it because like if this is your size, I don't want to make it too big for you, but you just pull it and then you push it back together and it comes back together. Mm-hmm.
Would you like to talk about Sailorite?
Well, you want to talk about sex?
Let's talk about sex, baby.
We don't have a ton of like sex things tonight, I don't think. Sometimes we have a lot of sex things, but not tonight. I do want to talk about Sailorite because we are headed toward a new moon.
This is number 30.
Yeah. New moon tomorrow, Aries. It's a hybrid eclipse, which is a very rare solar eclipse. You ready for this tomorrow? It's going to be a big deal. And so there's a lot of fire energy. The first new moon last month that, you know, because we're having two new moons in Aries, which is a fire sign. Aries is named after Ares, which is the god of war in ancient Greek mythology. And why am I telling you this? Well, there's very few stones that activate all the lower chakras. Solar plexus, sacral, and root, which is your solar plexus is your belly button area, right? So that's your center of power. And then your sacral is between the ovaries and testes, and that's your center of creativity and passion. And then your root is at your perineum, like you're sitting on it, and that's your center of safety. And so there's stones for one and stones for the other, but there's very few stones for all of them. And spiritual people tend to not be good at this. They tend to have all of their energy focused on their intuition and their upper chakras because that's what they think is interesting. Like my intuition, my faith, my throat chakra, I'm going to speak my truth, my heart chakra, I want to love, right? But they don't think enough about power, creativity, and safety. And sometimes they don't feel very grounded. So we got these in Tucson, under $37. You can't find these anywhere else in the world. I hope you can get one if you want one. These are literally, and the coolest part is they're mined by my friends. in Spain, and I love them. Every year in Tucson, this year too, I go and see them specifically. And it's always funny because I speak Mexican Spanish and they speak Castilian Spanish. But we're fine. But I always go and look for them. There was one year during COVID where I didn't see them and I really missed them. And so this is mined in Spain. They put them in the bottles themselves. You can take them, you can grid with them. Sailorite is one of the most powerful lower chakra stones you can work with. $36 for your little bottle, which is full. And you could make a wand with these. You could grid with them. You can make lotions and potions and perfumes with them.
They're really good quality Sailorite too.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure you can see how sparkly they are. That's not just the glass bottle.
And you can literally see the golden color, which is the solar plexus, and you can literally see the orange color, which is the sacral chakra, and you can literally see the red color, which is the root chakra.
I would use them for wishes.
I would use them for gridding. Isn't that cool? So it's one of our most affordable items in the show. Remember, you have to shop for something tonight in order to enter to win 2 hours with me. You get 2 hours with me virtually. I'm giving it away at the end of the sale tonight. I've never done that before. So this is one of our more affordable items. If you're like, I want to shop so I can enter to win, and we can do whatever you want for 2 hours. I mean, you know, on the phone or Zoom.
I think it's time for this.
I'm really excited for you if you wanted one of those. Yeah, if anybody's sun, moon, or rising Aries, you'll have a little bit of an easier time with this. And I'm not struggling so much with this eclipse because I'm double fire, but I mean, if you're water, earth, air, this eclipse is gonna... Dawn, if you want one of these, I've got one for you, darling. Yeah. They want to know how to use them for wishes. What would you do?
I would, so...
Not now.
This is what I would do. This isn't like an official, like, ceremony or ritual or anything, but I would keep it on my altar, and whenever I'm working on like a specific intention or something that's really, really important to me, I personally like to make little like boxes and like little containers, like little like intention containers sort of things. Too. So I use like empty perfume bottles and stuff like that, and so like whenever I'm setting my intention or like making my wish or something, I would use one of the Sailorites to put it in there, because it is about sex and stuff, but it is also like a really powerful manifestation stone.
Thank you for reminding them of that too, because I do think so too. I do think Sailorite is very powerful for manifestation. Yeah. I love that you shared that.
Thank you. Yeah. Or like
I like that a lot.
Yeah, like putting them in little cards and stuff, like if you're giving gifts or something, you know, like a lot of you who have been so kind enough to send me little packages and stuff. One of the things I love most is when you guys put your little organza bags together with like special little like stones and stuff, and so I would use it for something like that as well. A wish for somebody else.
Yeah, you can make wishes for other people. It doesn't have to be for you. Maybe you're a healer and you make wishes on behalf of your clients, for example. You
could even, like, if you don't want to make individual boxes or containers, because that's a lot of wishes to go through, you can get yourself one other container, and whenever you're really, really manifesting something, like, that can be your manifestation jar. No.
I told Randy, by the way, about my little copal situation. With
See, like, something like that. Like, that's super special. I would put a Sailorite in there.
Yeah, remember my friend Randy Spelling came and did the session, it was a great session with our Living Magic students, but his daughter Lotus who was here, made me this little box, and I keep my copal in there. Okay, we still have jewelry, and holy shit, what number is this one, Alexys?
This is number 50. Thanks, David.
It says quantity 0. Do we have one wrong?
Wait.
I'm just kidding, because there's one in your hand.
Oh, this is...
Yeah. Okay.
That's just a reminder that you can't steal it, I guess.
This is one of the most beautiful opal pendants I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, Ben, absolutely. That's a great idea.
This is Ethiopian opal, by the way, with tourmaline and Brazilian amethyst.
So pretty.
This is so stunning. Metals, Team SG, I believe this is sterling silver with 14K over. Can you confirm? Okay, yeah. So it is sterling silver with 14K over. This is our charity item for tonight. So whoever wins this one, it's $399. The retail value is $599. That is a big Ethiopian opal. And every dollar of your $399 is going to the charity of your choice tonight. We donate that money on your behalf.
This is...
And we love it because opal is about transformation, amethyst is about peace, and tourmaline is about wisdom and love. So it's like the charity that you choose tonight is getting almost $400 in your name for transformation, wisdom, and love. What a cool like combination that is.
And this, oh hi Candy, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see all of you guys. Thank you for being here tonight, by the way.
It is good to see all of you guys. But I was just talking about you the other day. Candy.
Sometimes you get called out. I know, Alexys gets called out.
But what was I saying? Oh, so this opal, like, it almost looks like a super. It looks almost like labradorite. Like, it is pure.
It looks like boulder opal, don't you think? I mean, she's the opal expert, honestly, because she's an opalholic, so she knows the thing. But it honestly has a little bit of that Australian boulder opal look to it, but it is an Ethiopian opal. It is so incredible. So congratulations to whoever gets it. Like I said, that money doesn't come to Sage Goddess. That money goes to your charity in your name, and we that's one of our favorite things to do.
It's so special. I saw somebody bid on it, so I'm just waiting on the announcement.
We'll send you a chain. It may not be the chain you want to wear it on forever and ever, but we'll send you a chain. Yeah. Yeah, Maruta's like, I thought it was boulder. It totally looks like boulder opal, doesn't it? I'm totally 3,000% with you, so it looks like the juice of an opal, Emily. I love that. I love Ethiopian opals, and it's really funny. I have not been to Ethiopia, but Alexys and I shopped with a woman in Tucson, and she goes to Ethiopia all the time. Was it Tucson? Yeah, it was Tucson. Where we got something there. I can't remember. Oh, we got a gift for, who did we get a gift for there? I don't remember where it was. Oh, for Brooke.
And my bracelet.
Your bracelet was from there too. And she was saying, because I've never been, you may have been to Ethiopia, so maybe you know more than I do. I would love to go. That when you get off the plane in Ethiopia, you literally cross like a dimensional portal. She's like, the sun shines differently, which is true of Australia too. There's certain places in the world I've been a lot of places, but I haven't been to Ethiopia. But the sun shines differently in Australia than it does here in the US. It's totally different. I didn't want to leave because of it. Like, everything is more beautiful in Australia because of the way the sun shines. And I'm sure it's ozone and everything else, but it's just more beautiful there. But she said when you get off the plane in Ethiopia, it's like you literally pass through this portal and nothing is the same. And then you get back on the plane and leave Ethiopia, and then you're like back wherever you came from. So I do think there's something really special to Ethiopian opals.
I love Ethiopian opals.
We also are partial to our Mexican opals. We love a good boulder.
I love all those.
I know.
Okay. I even love like Peruvian blue opal, like pink opal.
Hey, do you love citrine?
I love citrine too.
I did that.
You did it. You did
I
good.
Really did. I'm so proud of myself.
I'm gonna use citrine to manifest an abundance of opals.
No, you're right. Listen. And what I'm gonna tell you right now is I'd like to also do the green tourmaline after this, the palm stones if we can.
Yeah, we can do that.
Can we do that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because 2 different countries, but I work with these 2 stones a lot for manifestation, so it's really cool that they're kind of back to back, okay? This is Congo citrine. Remember how we had the polished points on the bundles? This is the same thing, but these are not polished. So if you're somebody who just loves to, and I'm going to teach you about shaman portals real quick and try to be just fast as I can. See those little arrow like markings on the back of the stone? When she turns it sideways, if those would hold a drop of water,
this.
Yeah. If they would hold a drop of water, it's called a shaman portal in my practice, which these would. And what that means is you can work with those stones to move between the world of the living and the dead, or in shamanism to move between the lower, middle, and upper worlds. These have shaman portals on them, so they're super, super cool. What shaman portals actually are is points of detachment where there was another point at some point connected to those points that over time grew or were separated. The one on the right also has what's known as a window, if you're interested. That's a diamond-shaped marking. If the window points to the left, that's a right side body healer. If the window points to the right, that's that's a left side body healer. This one's pointing to the right, and so this one is going to be a healer of your left arm, leg, and side of your body. Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
They're so
Citrine is a really important stone for abundance. These are natural points from the Congo. Most people, myself included, believe this is the most powerful place to get citrine. It's hard to get. We can't always get it very often. And we have two different sizes. We have 20 pieces total. I'll just be really quick. They're all under $100. The 3-inch pieces, I have 13 pieces at $79. And the 4-inch pieces, I have 7 at $99. Now, if you want these wire wrapped, if you reach out to Zabrina, who's our head of customer care at Sage Goddess, and before you pay your invoice tomorrow, and you let her know you want this wire wrapped by Hanalei, we will send it to you wire wrapped, and she will add it onto your invoice. Because some of you will want to wear this. I don't blame you. You could wear it like tight around your neck. You could wear it lower, between your boobs. You could wear it at your solar plexus. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not your boss. But if you want to work with that as a pendant, we can totally wire wrap it for you. Isn't that beautiful? Congo citrine. I only had 10. Congratulations. It's getting harder and harder to find. Why is that the case? Well, you know, the African government has gotten really involved in the gem and mineral world. Probably doesn't surprise you. And so prices of stones coming out of Africa in general and the Congo in particular have gone up over the last, what would you say, like 5 years? But Congo's always been expensive. The Congo area is very difficult to access. What else comes from the Congo? Dioptase, right? Pink cobaltocalcite comes from the Congo. Shattuckite comes from the Congo. We have quite a few minerals that we love that come from the Congo, but best citrine on the planet. Now, I'm going to keep one of these Team SG. What are the 3 sizes? I've never had a pink or green tourmaline palmstone.
These are...
My hand is really small, so I tend not to like the big ones. I'm going to keep a medium Team SG. So we have 9 then of the medium.
Okay.
Under $100 for green.
They're so pretty, you guys.
Tourmaline palmstones. Oh. Congratulations, by the way, to all of the Congo citrine winners. This is insane. It's one of my favorite stones of all time is tourmaline, top 10. And I actually love green more than I love pink. Why? I'm named after the goddess of wisdom. And this is a wisdom stone. This is a stone of discernment, which for me, my grandmother, who was a minister, always taught me that discernment is the most important spiritual gift. It's the gift of knowing people, places, and things and understanding what's for you and what's not for you, right? Discernment's very, very important. So...
Can I still show it to them? Just for size reference. Sorry. I'll give it right back.
It's mine.
I just want them to see the 3 sizes. That's the one we have the most of.
Okay. These are from Brazil, by the way. I have 7 of the small at 2 inches for $49.
And that's this guy here.
$49. I have 9 of the 2.5 inches for $59. And I have 1 of the almost 3 inches for $69. $49, $59, $69.
So that's all of them together. I'm going to give Athena's back
And she's
to
giving
her.
me mine back. You know it's good when I keep one.
Yeah.
I've never had a green tourmaline palmstone before.
They're really cool.
I don't have a secondary flashlight, but I'll just tell you, like, they're you have to look at it through the light.
I was showing them.
Isn't that insane? Whoever gets the big one, I'm excited for you. It's just I'm a practical person. I'm not going to meditate with something if I have little fairy hands. I have very tiny fingers and hands, so I don't like stones that are too big for my hand. But if you have a larger hand, that big one's for you.
And congratulations.
And yay.
They're really cool.
You got something so cool. Whether you got the Congo or the green tourmaline, and honestly, work with them together because that'll be discernment around money. I sneeze.
Bless you.
I'm allergy-ish tonight. Like kind of Zyrtec-y, kind of. Alexis and I have had the plague for 2 months.
Yeah.
Honestly, you sound so much better.
I feel like I took a turn for the better.
Until I said you
like,
sound
over
better,
the
and then she
weekend.
started coughing.
Well, just because there's been a lot of talking and stuff, but I really did take a turn for the better over the weekend. And I didn't even realize at first.
Yeah.
I don't think
You
I
had
realized
forgot that
until
you-
today. I was just like, wait a second, I haven't been coughing, which is very nice.
I didn't sneeze yet, but I won't.
Okay.
I sneeze just like my dad, and when I sneeze, it literally sounds like the building is gonna fall down. Like I'm 5 feet tall, but when I sneeze, I sound like somebody who's like 9 feet tall and like is gonna destroy the building. Okay. What did you just miss? You missed green tourmaline and you missed Congo citrine, but we still have amazing things coming up. So
We
we're
have
glad you're
a
here.
lot left to get through.
Okay.
So we're
Yeah,
switching
okay,
to a little
let's-
bit of a lightning round. Or we'll try anyway.
Okay, give me numbers, Alexis.
This
and
is
let's go.
number 36.
Okay. So, yeah, we will be a little bit faster with some things because I probably don't have to go into
Explain
as
this
much
too
detail.
much.
Yeah. The Buddha. Under $50 for a 3-inch hand-carved Buddha statue.
It's so cool.
Who is the Buddha? The Buddha was not a god. The Buddha was a man who became what we call an ascended master by following the Eightfold Path to enlightenment in the Buddhist tradition. For me, Buddhism is a very important part of my spiritual practice. I practice mindfulness and meditation, which are two of the principles of the Buddhist tradition. And I have Buddhas all over my house, including a 10-foot Buddha at the entrance to my house. So Buddha is very important to me. When people come to my house, they're like, "You're Buddhist?" And I'm like, "No, I just have a huge Buddha." But I have a Buddha in every room of my home. So if you don't have a Buddha yet, this is one of the most beautiful ones. This one has a cross of inclusions at the chest, which I've never seen anything like that before. They don't all have that, but do you see it almost looks like a cross of energy? They are $49. They are 3 inches, and they're hand-carved Brazilian quartz. And we're doing like a full-on light show with it, which I think is really cool.
So much fun with it.
I feel like we need music for that. Like, we're in the club right now, you know what I mean? Like,
This one's like a green light, but it's showing up very white on the screen. It's
Do you
very
see the-
interesting. It's beautiful.
quartz jade, yeah. So this is a clear quartz Buddha. We've never had 3-inch hand-carved clear quartz Buddhas for under $50. Never. Like, never in the history of Sage Goddess ever. And it ships for free. The retail value of these is $79.
He's carved 360 all the way around.
Yeah, every single detail. Let me bring it up here for you. 'Cause I'm taking it away from Benihana over there.
Oh yeah, we were at Benihana's and our guy like whipped out like this little strobe light, and Athena was like, "We need that for SGT."
No, it's like, why is he having all the fun at Benihana? I want a strobe light.
He pulled a Remy from Ratatouille out of his hat, and I swear to goodness,
That's just the back, by the way.
Athena was like blown away by him.
We kept
pulling
throwing
out
it in his
this
hat. It was dirty too, though. He really needed to wash
I
that.
was like, "Have you never seen Ratatouille before?"
I
You just
have
seem-
Virgo in my chart, and when I see people playing with things that are dirty, I get really grossed out. Anyway,
It seemed really
congratulations on your Buddha. They're so beautiful. Like I said, we've never had a 3-inch hand-carved quartz Buddha for under $50. It's insane. And the quartz quality is Brazilian quartz, and it's very, very clear. You will not be disappointed.
While our team is choosing that winner.
Oh my god! Okay, only one of these, right?
Yep, this is the only one.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, my friend makes these in Glastonbury, England. She makes all of them for SG. She's an incredible soul. These are her guardians, her chakra guardian.
She's beautiful.
I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. What line is this one?
It's 15.
Okay, she's Apophyllite, by the way. So she has clear quartz in the top of her head, and she's holding Apophyllite, and then she has a little Herkimer diamond.
I'm pretty
Actually,
sure
there's
that's
Apophyllite on top of
also
her
an
head, too.
Apophyllite.
Yeah, so I think it's the only quartz is here. I think it's a little... Or is that Apophyllite, too, on her chest? Oh, it is.
I think
It should all be a pop.
No, it
Yeah, I
is
think it's
actually.
all
I thought it was
apophyllite,
like
yeah.
quartz Herkimer. No, it's all apophyllite. So we talked about apophyllite earlier. Remember how it's like one of the most important ascension stones. It's in the new book that's coming. So she is your. Now my friend sets the price for these, so they're always the same price, but we just almost never have them. Every part is handmade. So she makes the body, she dresses the chakra goddess in gauze, she hand paints all the details, she chooses the crystals for the hands. I mean, if you don't have one of these yet for your collection, you need this. She's $849. She's 6.5 inches. incredible. And I only have one. So
She's
congratulations.
So beautiful.
I find that, because I keep mine, I have 4 of them in my crystal room. 2 of them are, shaman guardians, and 2 of them are chakra guardians. And I just find that when I'm meditating, because I meditate every day, that you can't look at the face of these goddesses and feel stress. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just so serene.
She's in the place I always want to be. Wherever that is where I want to be. That's my aspiration.
A purple one. Yeah, she's made purple ones. I'm sure she will again, and yellow as well.
She kind of does what she wants to do, and I'm here
Yeah.
for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, she was in a chakra guardian place. She did shaman guardians for me.
The
I
shaman
kept a
guardians
jaguar,
are
and
so
I kept a what was the other one I kept? I'm trying to remember. It'll come to me. So, because I do a lot of shamanic journey work, and so when she did her shaman goddesses, I did keep 2 of them. Yeah, the big cats. So sometimes she's inspired to do specific chakras. These are her 7 chakra guardians, so it kind of keeps you, keeps everything clear and aligned.
You summoned my god.
Oh Jesus! I know I shouldn't have said anything about it. Okay, it's okay. Sorry.
I forgive you.
Thank you. What are we talking about?
We're gonna talk
We
about
do have
imperial
Ganeshas, by the way. A
topaz.
couple of people asked about Ganeshas. I don't know if you want to. I don't know. You need to drive.
I think we should talk about imperial topaz. And then
Oh
we
yeah!
can do
Oh my God!
Ganeshas
Imperial
after.
topaz. Okay, so manifestation's been kind of one of our topics of conversation tonight, and a lot of people. I didn't mention it, but I should have. This is top 10 manifestation stone for me. And topaz is one of my favorite crystals. It's expensive. And if you have my crystal history book called Crystal Lore, Legends, and Myths, and you've read about topaz, because topaz is mentioned throughout history, right? Going back to, I love reading about the Roman Empire and the rise and fall of it, because I'm a historian by training. And topaz, they used to burnish it into the shields of the Greek and Roman soldiers because they thought it made the soldiers invisible to their enemies. It didn't, but they thought that. So topaz, or topazos, which is the root word where topaz comes from, is a stone that has been famous since biblical times. Now, it grows in different colors. There's clear topaz, there's blue topaz, and those are primarily from Brazil. The imperial topaz, also from Brazil, is the rarest. There's pink topaz too, which is super, super pretty, and that's rare too. But in the hierarchy of rareness or rarity, it's clear, and then blue, and then pink, and then imperial. This is imperial topaz, which is an orange colored topaz. These are all terminated pieces that have been set in sterling silver, and we have the ring to match. So if you want a really great manifestation stone that's affordable, what line are these, Alexis?
37.
Okay. So we have 54 of the rings, which are fully adjustable, under $60, by the way. And it's a good size, I think.
925 sterling silver.
Yeah, they're 925. They're open on the back. It's almost like a topaz engagement ring.
It's pretty.
Isn't it pretty? Yeah, I like that a lot. You could also wear this as a thumb ring if you wanted. I don't have real estate on my thumbs because I just I wish I had more fingers. I don't have enough fingers for all the rings I want to wear every day. But you could adjust it all the way down to a size 3, which is what my pinky is, or all the way up to a size 10 or 11. So every finger size can wear this. So these are $59.
That's the ring.
And I have I have 54. So if you want one, probably have one for you. $59. And then this is the pendant. So the pendant, I have just about 2 dozen. I have a 0.5, which is on the left side of the screen, and I have a 0.8 on the right side of the screen. The 0.5 is $59. I have 15. And then the 0.8 is $69, and I have 9. So I don't have a pendant, unfortunately, for everybody who gets a ring. Will you marry me? I think topaz would actually be a really cool engagement ring. Engagement
so
stone.
too.
Mm-hmm. Because if you think about it, when you propose, you're proposing longevity and protection and strength and
Yeah. Okay.
and to manifest things and create things together. I think that would be really cool. I like kind of non-traditional things.
Yeah.
In my older age, I'm coming to appreciate that.
Okay.
So congratulations, and hopefully, if you wanted to get a wardrobe, if you wanted to get the ring and the pendant too, hopefully you're able to get both.
Let's do tetraflogopite next, and then we'll do the Ganeshas. Are you gonna keep wearing that ring?
I crossed out the tetraflogopite, but that's because I meant to cross out the green. No, here, you can have that back. I'm not trying to take it. I am trying to take this Stichtite ring, though. And you're gonna have to pry it off my damn finger.
Oh, I will. I'm not afraid of you.
I'm known to walk out of the building. It's not always intentional, but sometimes it is. Okay.
So tetraflogopite.
Heather wants this one that I was actually wearing. We'll try.
Yeah.
I'll try. Here, I'm going to kiss it for you. I'll put my lippy on there for you. Okay, tetraflogopite. I need to talk about this for a second. Oh, Lauren's here. Were you here what I was calling you about being my purple buddy? Okay. We have 3 of these, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this. This is super rare. This is not green tourmaline. It looks a little bit like it, so if you're like, wait a minute, but it's super goldy brown. Tetraflogopite is a form of mica found in Russia. That is an iron-rich form of phlogopite. I'm just reading to you so I don't forget the details. Healing, support to your emotional body, soothing worry and anxiety, enhances strength, eases tension, helps you with spiritual evolution, and an open mind. Provides a clear path forward when you're unsure, promotes organization, and helps you be optimistic about the future. Aren't these beautiful? Now, this is one of the rarest stones we bring you at Sage Goddess, and these are all hand polished. So I have 3 of these. They are $349 each.
They're super special, you guys.
And these are huge compared to the retail value of these is close to about $500. These are from Tucson, so I only have 3. Tetra Fairy Phlogopite.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Fairy means iron.
Tetra Fairy
For my fellow chemistry geeks. You've heard of the word ferrous, right? Which means they're iron rich. And interestingly, iron is really good for your digestive system and your digestive tract. So this is something that we also work with for that purpose. So if you want the rarest palm stone in the history of SG, I have 3. Super big deal for collectors. I know. And I will tell you, as a crystal healer, this is one you should actually lay on the body, on the solar plexus, for somebody who's having digestive stuff right there. It will help them move their things. Tetra Fairy Phlogopite. I love it. Emily respelled it for us, which is really, really cool. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, it's really good. So congratulations. Those are there. Okay. Now, we've talked about manifestation tonight. We're going to talk about overcoming obstacles. Some of you are here for Ganesha because you knew we had Labradorite Ganeshas tonight. I know. Remember, by the way, when we have more expensive things, you can use the payment plan, and it separates it into 4 payments. And we have 3 different ways to do that. We have Afterpay, Affirm, and we have Zip. Zip's not my favorite. But Afterpay and Affirm are really great. So if you're ever like, I really want the stone and it's expensive, because we have things at every price point. If there's something you really want, just remember it'll be a quarter of that you pay tomorrow, and then you'll pay the next quarter, and the next quarter, and the next quarter over 6 weeks.
Ooh,
This helps you break it down a little bit.
Barbara's getting a Tetra Fairy Phlogopite. Congratulations.
What did Emily call it? It was really cute. Tetra Fairy. She said like fairy, Phlogopite. That's really cute. Okay. Ganesha. The Hindu gods and goddesses are very important to me in my practice. Lakshmi helps us attract wealth. Ganesha is just as important, if not more important, because you can't attract anything until you remove your obstacles. And Ganesha helps us remove obstacles to health, wealth, love, and abundance. And the stone that these are carved out of is Labradorite. Labradorite is the stone of new beginnings, new possibilities, new visions. And it comes from Madagascar.
It's so pretty.
So I collect these. Now here's what you need to know. When you're moving into a new place, like if you know someone who is moving into a new home or a new apartment, whatever, a new condo, this is supposed to be the first thing that goes in before any furniture or any belongings. It doesn't matter if you're too late to the party and you already moved in somewhere, but if you know someone is moving, this needs to go in before anything else goes in. So my Ganeshas went into my house that I live in before anything else got there. Okay. If you already are moved in, you want to put your Ganeshas inside near the front door facing internally, right? It's going to help prevent any obstacles from entering your home. And again, these are the stones, labradorites, the stone of new beginnings, new possibilities, new visions. So these are, I didn't check on the number, Alexis, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, 18.
Okay.
No.
These are, we have 2 different sizes. The little one is $49. I have 14, and it's 3 inches. And then the larger one is $69. That's 4 inches, and I have 29. And that is officially our lowest price ever on Ganeshas. Isn't that crazy? We've had littler ones and bigger ones, but they've all been way more expensive. So yeah, $49 and $69 if you want a hand carved. And by the way, every detail, even on the back, hand carved. Isn't that beautiful?
This one's got like the tiger stripes on the back.
Yeah, they call that, did you know that, by the way? If there's stripes on your labradorite, like Alexis was just showing you, they call that tiger labradorite. And it's really what it is just growth interruption in the formation of the labradorescence, of the light play in the stone. But it forms almost these like phantom lines, and they call it tiger labradorite. Some people say it's like good luck or whatever, I don't know.
I always like it.
Let's pretend it's good luck. I don't know. Is it better than like non-tiger labradorite? I don't know. So Ganesha has a mantra that I try to say every day, and you can learn it really quickly. You want to say it with me? So Om, Gam, Gana, Patai, Yay, Namaha. That's as basic as I can make it for you. So I'll say it again. Om Gam, Gana Pataye, Namaha. And there's beautiful musicians who will sing Om Gam Gana Pataye Namaha. And if you say it 108 times, it fills every cell in your body with moving every obstacle out of your path. Om Gam Gana Pataye Namaha. Om Gam Gana Pataye Namaha. Om Gam Gana Pataye Namaha. You can say it while you're driving. You can use your mala, right? Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We actually should make a card that says that goes out with orders.
Om Gam Namapataye Namaha.
Yeah, with one of our art images of Ganesha. I would love to receive that.
That'd be cool.
Could we do it like business card size that could go in your wallet?
Yeah.
What do you think, you guys? Like, Jared, wouldn't that be cool? I would love to get that with an order from someplace.
Can you just write that down for me, Jared?
It may not happen with your SGTV order because it's going to take us a minute to do it, but like maybe we can do it with orders.
No. Okay. Let's go.
So now I've removed all your obstacles, which that was great. Oh, and my beloved Momo.
And this is number 32.
Sometimes he's watching. I miss you, Momo. Okay. Momo is my beloved magician friend. You all know him because I always go and I don't suck on his crystals. I lick his crystals in Tucson. But he always has special things when we go to the shows. He lives in Bali and he makes the most incredible wands and jewelry. And he always, because he's such a practitioner, he always weaves in sacred geometry. He does a lot of shamanic journey like I do, so he's very versed in the animal spirit guides. This is a dragon wand. And dragon, remember, is all about protection. And for me, dragon medicine is protection and strength. And then there's a moldavite right there above the dragon's head, which I love. Moldavite comes from the Moldau Valley in Czechoslovakia, which was the result of a meteoric collision with the Earth about 21 million years ago. And then as you go along the wand, I can kind of point out, there's different little, like there's a pentagram there and a pentacle. There's Charoite, which we talked about before, which is the stone of courage. He always weaves in snakes and serpents. There's a gorgeous cut-faceted amethyst there for peace and balance. Actually, is that a dragon or a snake?
This one's a dragon.
Yeah, it's a dragon head on the snake body. It's like an Ouroboros kind of, yeah.
It's an Eastern dragon.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Sujilite, which is crazy. Sugilite's the most powerful stone for reducing inflammation and healing autoimmune disease. And then a little bit further up, I think we have Eye of Horus, yep. And then usually there's something else, and then there is a, that is a Brandberg amethyst point with a phantom.
Yeah, this is incredible.
And he just, I don't know if he's back yet, actually. He was messaging me from Brandberg Mountain in Namibia a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know if he's back yet, but he actually was at the mining Brandberg amethyst a couple of weeks ago. This is one of the best wands he's ever done. This one is absolutely incredible. He does them in brass with sterling silver, and this one is $999. $999.
That's big. I can't show it all on the camera.
It's 17.75 inches of Momo magic. Somebody get this so I don't keep it.
Robin, while they're talking about that, is there anything that we can show them that's still available?
Yeah, Team SG's been quiet, so I don't know if you guys bought up everything already, but let us know, Team SG, if one of the things I love about this, just to show you, like the phantom is perfectly lined up with that Eye of Horus for protection and then Sugilite for healing. So somebody who works with this for physical healing, you know what I mean? Like, I just think it's going to be a real game changer. So congrats on the Ganesha statues.
Oh, okay.
Congrats on the Momo wand.
We still have green appetite bowls left.
We have green appetite bowls left that we're going to fill with all the white sage.
Yeah, so if you saw that, if you missed the beginning of the sale.
So what I want to tell you about this that's really cool, and the way I use a bowl like this myself. Did you take my lighter away?
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, sometimes people take it away.
I didn't take it away.
For poor behavior.
No, I was the one that ended up using it,
Oh.
so I don't think you ever actually had it.
So you can burn a white sage bundle like this, which is great too, right? Because you should be burning white sage every day. But what's nice when you have a bowl of loose white sage is you can either pick up a single leaf and just burn it, or you can just put your lighter to the bowl. And it doesn't take much. Let it burn for just a second. It'll burn itself out. And then you can take this around your room. I go corner to corner and just ask that any energy that's not in service to me or to anyone in this space is sent down the four corners of the room on Menaho, and so it is. And
then,
just make sure you put it out.
And then the bowl itself is green appetite, which is for health, wellness, weight loss, or weight maintenance.
Releasing in general too.
Yeah.
Letting go. Which is why white sage is such a good accompaniment to it, because white sage is all about releasing dense energy in your field, and so the bowl being for releasing too is pretty cool. Super 7 can look like Brandberg amethyst, but Super 7 tends to have other inclusions in it, like lepidocrosite and hematite, which look like little silvery red flakes in it, and so that's usually the telltale kind of hallmark that you're dealing with Brandberg versus Super 7. The other, for me, the hallmark of Brandberg amethyst from Namibia is that it always has what we call the fuchsia flash. So when you hold it up, there's usually like a little pop of this like dark pink that comes from the brand that we don't see in other places where smoky quartz and amethyst work together.
Kim, that's a really good question. So normally in these live gem sales, you can only bid on one item, or like one of each item, I mean. But when there's stuff left over like this, then you can get a second one. So
yes, you
go
can eat
ahead
out
and
of
place your
that. I eat out of my gemstone bowls. My fruit bowl at home on my kitchen sink is onyx. Yeah. I eat out of my Labradorite bowl. Just wash it really well before you use it, and then I put them in my dishwasher. And what I'll tell you about stone bowls for eating is those stones grew under intense heat and pressure. There's nothing you're going to do to them that's going to hurt them. These are not, nobody makes bowls out of delicate stones. You know what I mean? They don't make them out of, I mean, they make selenite bowls, but that's rare. They're usually made out of stones that are stronger than 7 on the measure of hardness scale, and that's because then you can feel confident using them for multi-purpose. Okay. What line are we on?
This is line number 35. This is one of my favorite forms of moonstone,
Yeah, me
personally,
too.
because I like working with the new moon. It's important to work with all of the phases of the moon. I mean, you kind of have to. We experience all of them. But the new moon is where I'm most comfortable, so I love new moonstones, and that is what black moonstone is. These are cool because they're a blend of peach moonstone as well. Kind of matches my outfit.
I feel like
on
I
my
can just shut
dress.
up. Like you literally just said everything that I would have said.
So,
Like,
setting your intention. Let's see if I get it all.
Yeah.
Setting your intentions, because it's a new moonstone, the black moonstone. Setting your intentions, new beginnings. Peach moonstone is a stone of creativity and fertility in whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. It doesn't just have to be physical fertility.
we're not having babies.
Creation, and I think black moonstone with peach moonstone is a really powerful combination because you're creating something new. It's a stone of new beginnings and of creation, and so it's kind of like a double whammy.
Where does it come from, Alexys?
Hold on, I know this.
Madagascar. Sorry, I wasn't trying to pop push you. I was just kind of like letting you roll on it.
No, I
Sorry.
love it.
I know. She was riffing on what she was doing. Sorry, that was kind of shady. Okay. These are 7 inches, which we like to say is the perfect size. And what's really cool too is they do have quartz. This is a quartz bearing stone, so you can use it as a centerpiece of a grid. And it is rare to find this level of hybrid. I know, I'm so proud of it. I mean, Alexys, I always call her the other half of my brain. And since I'm going through menopause and like sometimes like not, like it's so good to have somebody who's been with me for almost a decade because she literally is half my brain. Anyway.
Thanks, guys.
We really do like having the hybrid of the pink or the peach and the black because there are 2 different chakras, right? The black moonstone is root chakra, the peach moonstone is sacral chakra, but again, it's all lower chakra, it's all manifestation, and it's all new beginnings. New moon is my favorite phase too and it's tomorrow, so again, I'll be live with you on YouTube starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time, that's 8 p.m. Eastern time, that's 11 p.m. Eastern time. For our solar eclipse new moon ceremony. I'm really excited. I'm going to drum with you and we're going to do all the things. But anyway, so if you need a moonstone generator, what's really cool is these are $48. This is one of our deep discount items tonight. We previously sold these for $69. The retail value is $89. You're getting these for 50% off of what they're worth online. Because again, they're 7 inches of moonstone and they're handmade in Madagascar.
This one, at least, I think most of them, because of the color combination, it just looks like fire and smoke to me, which I think is super.
And there's little
super
places
cool.
and pockets where there's like this like shimmer.
It's super shimmery. Let me see if the camera is gonna catch it. I swear,
congratulations.
it's got that classic moonstone shimmer. Oh, there.
Yeah,
Look.
you can kind of see the.
So pretty. Oh yeah, I take credit for some of this.
No, you should. That's very well done. I won't put you on the spot again, but that was really good.
No, you didn't put me on the spot. I kind of started on my own. I would like to.
You did. No, you went for it, and I was here for it.
All right, so that's gonna be a lot of pickings. So let's do a single. You want to do these rose quartz pendants?
Yeah, most of. What line was that?
I'm looking for it right now.
Because I literally can't find them.
No. Oh, it's number 39, 40, and 41.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I see them. Okay. These we love. We know you guys love these too. These are all under $200 for just the most beautiful rose quartz. It's Madagascar rose quartz. And how do you know? Because Brazilian rose quartz isn't this clear and it doesn't have all the rainbows. So it's Madagascar rose quartz, but these are made in Tibet, and they have rainbow moonstone on the front of them.
They're all so pretty.
There's 3 different sizes of them, so we'll call them small, which is...
This is the small, which...
4 inches is not that small.
I'm like, what?
Again, you know, when you're 5 feet tall, it feels like it's half of you.
Look at how translucent this rose quartz is, guys. You can see the light directly through it. So that's small, and then... medium.
Yeah, we do call that Roxy adulorescence and also aventurescence in the feldspar family, which includes amazonite, moonstone, and also labradorite, larvicite. Those are all members of the feldspar family, which displays something called adulorescence, also known as aventurescence. Okay.
Look how pretty the top is, you guys. It's this leaf pattern.
Yeah,
at the top,
gorgeous.
the leaves are wrapping around, and then it's around the side as well.
They're so pretty. So you can see the different sizes. Now, can you give me the small one? Because I really wanted to, actually, I think this is the big one. Oh no, this is the small one.
It's the small one, yeah.
Not small, okay. This one is $149. I have 3. So this is not, this is for you if you're like me and you love big jewelry, because I don't like little jewelry. I like big jewelry, even though I'm a small person. I have 2 of the medium at $189, and I have 1 of the large at $169. Oh, sorry, they were flip-flopped on my sheet. $149, $169, and then $189 is the biggest one, which makes sense.
Yeah, I was about to say that makes sense.
So what's rose quartz? Rose quartz is a universal stone of love. It attracts love to you, helps you open your heart and be more aligned to the frequency of love. And then rainbow moonstone is for manifestation and expansion. So this is a big heart opening amulet if that's what you need. And I would wear it long, which is right where the heart chakra is, right? So it makes sense. The heart chakra is the 4th of your 7 physical chakras, and it's the center of your energy system. You're supposed to make decisions with your heart. So this is about heart opening. I wouldn't wear it up here at your throat. I would wear it, kind of boob length. So congratulations.
And you can use these as wands, too.
And you can also use them as pendulums.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. It's a big-ass pendulum.
It's a big pendulum.
You do you.
Should we talk about the waist chains?
We should talk about the waist chains.
Jared, would you like to be our
What's a waist chain? I'm so glad you asked.
That's what a waist chain is.
Okay. So, waist chains.
We're going to put Jared model one for us.
So, he's going to model it because he's so sexy. He is. But waist chains are chains that literally go around your waist. And they're meant to be under your clothing. And they're meant to be worn at your waist. So these are very specific inch measurements, and we'll show you. And it's supposed to hang down just a little bit, like kind of over your underwear line. Okay.
So we have 2 sizes.
We have 2 different sizes of them because not everybody has the same waist measurement. So we have one that is 31 to 37 inches, and then we have one that's 37 to 43 inches. These are both sterling silver with white topaz. If you don't want to wear it as a waist chain, you can also wear it as a really long necklace, but it is very sexy to wear it around your waist.
I like the idea of the necklace too. I'm going to show it to them close up too.
Because you can put a pendant on that.
That's pretty.
Like those rose quartz pendants we just had would be gorgeous on there. Wouldn't that be pretty? Or anything. And if you have a little neck or a little wrist or a little ankle, you can also double these around and wear them or triple them or quadruple them as a bracelet.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different ways to wear these. Okay.
I'm going to show them close up.
Come on in, darling.
I'm like looped
Ah.
out one of the stones. You can kind of like adjust
cute.
for
That
length.
looks cute on you, Jared. Look at how it hangs down. Hey y'all.
But
He's
yeah.
got a really tiny waist. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys, I'm like around one of the little stones, so you don't have to like
that's
just
sexy, too. You don't
hoop
have to clasp
into
it.
like down here.
That's a good
Like, to
idea.
get
Like
the length
if it's a little bit bigger than
right
your
there.
size, you can. Yeah, that's
You got a
cute. Thank you
waist
for doing
chain.
that, Jared. Yeah. Waist chain.
It's
Okay.
actually really cute. I'm just gonna like, bye guys.
Yeah, I think one of those is going to go home with Jared.
It's really cute.
Okay, so the 30 to 37 inch is $149, and the 37 to 43 inch is also $149, I guess. Yeah, they're the same price. It's just 2 different lengths.
Oh, they're all shouting out Jared. He is adorable.
He just got a fan club. I know. Well, he already had a fan club, but Mm-hmm.
It looks really cute as the bracelet too.
Mm-hmm. It does look cute as a bracelet too. They're really sexy, you guys. So if you would like a waist chain, this is your only chance. This is all we have for waist chains at sagegoddess.com. A lot of you have wanted these. There's a lot of celebrities who talk about waist chains, and so we love bringing you one for under $150 that isn't like mystery metal. It's sterling silver with real stones. Those are white topaz. So yeah, you can, for me, it would probably be quadruple, maybe 5 times around my wrist. I have a 6-inch wrist. Or it would be, I think I have a 29-inch waist. So it's depending on what your measurements are for your waist or for your wrist or for your ankle. I think my ankle is 8 3/4 or something like that. So then you can figure out what it is for your waist. And Heather, I will give you your ring back, darling.
Don't go getting attacked.
I know. I mean, if I mysteriously and mistakenly walk out of the building with it, somebody tomorrow will hold me accountable. I know. Huh? That would be Robin. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's Sheriff Robin over there. It's white topaz. Congratulations to those of you who are getting a waist change tonight. We're really excited about it.
Let's talk about the green aragonite.
Well, but like I said, if you don't want to wear it, I do want to talk about that, which is total Kuan Yin vibes. If you don't want to wear it as a waist chain, you don't have to. You can wear it around your wrist, or you can wear it around your ankles. So that's why I love it. It's kind of multi-purpose, you know?
It was super cute as a bracelet when I traded on.
I kissed your ring for you, Heather. I'm trying to be better behaved tonight. I'm trying. It's not always possible. I came from really well-behaved parents. I don't know what happened. You know, I really did come from such appropriate people.
These are number 5.
Thank you.
Look at how pretty these are, guys.
Okay, now, these are from Spain. I brought them home from Tucson. These are here because these are my friends who do the Sailorite. Same folks. You would love them. You would love their energy. They mine. They cut their own stones. It's really a one-stop shop, and it's the only place I buy any minerals from Spain. Is from them. I just wouldn't buy from anyone else. So, because for me, the people who bring the crystals, their energy matters as much as the stones and the crystals themselves. What's green aragonite about? So aragonite in general is a stone of organization. This may not be the right word, but kind of compartmentalization, okay? Putting things, mentally helping yourself organize information. And green aragonite is around emotional regulation, central nervous regulation, emotional regulation. It's about containing and managing your own emotional state, which, if you're an adult, you have learned the most important thing you can do as an adult is manage your emotions, right? Some of these, I don't know if you can hit it with a light.
Like on it? I think
no, the flashlight, because I think there's some translucent areas behind it. And so if you wanted to,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean, put it on a light stand. It's actually really cool. For me, it looks like the Northern Lights.
It does.
It's almost neon, and you wouldn't know that when you're just looking at it. But the little places in it that are translucent look like they're like absolutely neon. No, so this is aragonite. This is not onyx. This is 1,000 times more rare than onyx, and it only comes from Spain. It only comes from one region in Spain. So aragonite's super special. Now I only have about 40 pieces of this. They're all under $200. The biggest one is 10 inches, and that's the one that Alexys is holding. If you are a Kuan Yin person, you know, if you're connected to energies of compassion, unconditional love, and you're really trying to calm and soothe your own central nervous system and regulate your emotions, this would be the most beautiful altar you can imagine. It's too bad I took my little Kuan Yin home last night because
You did? Okay.
But I did take my.
She took it home.
I kept one. Oh, I wanted one. I put it in my kitchen.
You should have. Yeah. No,
I glued my Herkimer diamond in it. You know, her little basket.
I was wondering where that went too. Okay, but everything's coming together. No, I'm glad you did that. That sounds really cute.
Do you want me to bring it back?
No, you don't have to bring it back. We are just moving some stuff off of your table today and noticed that those weren't there.
Poorly behaved.
I mean, it's yours.
Difficult to manage.
You worked with it for class.
I did.
I just didn't know that it had been taken. So I was like, I think she took this.
Okay. I didn't lick it though. I could bring it back, but you'd have to yank that Herkimer diamond out of there. I used 6,000 that thing till...
you do not need to.
Anyway. Okay, so the largest one is $299. It's 10 inches, and this would be the most incredible, the large piece she showed you, the most incredible altar. Incredible. For unconditional love, for, like I said, regulating your emotions, balancing your central nervous system. The next size down, so it gets more affordable from there, all the way down to less than $60, which is what I have the most of. The 9-inch is $249. I have 3. The 4-inch So it drops down in size after that. I have 14 at $69.
This one looks like the ocean lapping at the sand.
It
to
does.
me.
It does. They're so beautiful. And then the smallest size, I have 26 at 3 inches at $59. That's a great size for laying on the heart chakra during crystal healing.
Yeah. Or you could put a little Kuan Yin statue on this size, too.
You could. Maybe I'll take one of those home, too, and stick my Kuan Yin on it. This little teams was like...
I'm going to hire a guard for the door. Only...
Heather better hope I take her damn ring off. That's all I'm saying.
They'll only work when you're leaving.
You know, Heather, it fits really nice. I'm just kidding. It's yours. Maruta wants to see it on the lighted platform. I do too.
I tried.
You don't want to?
No, I will, but they don't all have the translucency.
No, they don't all have it.
I tried it through all of them, and only this.
Bring the Benihana light over here and let's see what we can do.
So this one,
Heather.
I mean, it's just kind of hard to.
Yeah.
These
But do you
flat
see?
ones.
But do you see how like there's little rivers? It's not the whole thing, but there's little bits.
Actually, maybe if I put that.
So congratulations.
Yeah. This is
Super
better.
pretty.
This platform's better for this kind of stuff.
Okay, y'all.
Okay. Congratulations if you're getting one of those. They're
Yeah, we're
gorgeous.
really happy for you. Really happy.
Okay. How about
Are we doing Moldavite? No.
I do want to do Moldavite, but we did just that had multiple sizes.
Can we do the
so
green aventurine bottle? I want to talk about enchanted perfume. Okay.
That's a perfect one to do.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah. So, long story short, when Sage Goddess was born, we were living in San Diego, and then we moved to San Francisco for 4 years. And when we were in San Francisco was when I made the bulk of like the original Sage Goddess perfumes, including Enchanted. And Enchanted for me, it's very feminine. It's very seductive. The notes are musk with pomegranate, blue raspberry, geranium, lily, jasmine. And it's just, for me, when I really want to feel into my softness and into my femininity and into my sensuality, this is still my go-to, is Enchanted. And it comes from the San Francisco days. So what's really cool is we have only one green aventurine bottle. We're sending it with a free bottle of Enchanted perfume. This is solid. It's so cool. It has a twist top. Like the incredible nature of the carving, and it's fun for me because see how it's super sparkly?
It's so.
If you're new to crystals, and stay tuned, by the way, we have so many giveaways tonight. So we'll keep doing a couple of giveaways. We have another one coming up soon, but I wanted to show you the perfume bottles. Green aventurine is green quartz with mica. And we always talk about mica because it's super sparkly, but it's hard to show you the sparkle in mica sometimes. This is a perfect example. This is one of the most sparkly green aventurine pieces I've ever seen in my life, and it's a perfume bottle. And it's got this beautiful leaf carving on the front. It's $399. There's no price comparison for it because it was handmade. And then you can fill it with Enchanted, which is what I would put in there, or you can put, because green aventurine is also really good for abundance and prosperity, so you could also put one of your favorite like abundance or prosperity perfumes in there too. So that's our green aventurine bottle. Good luck. Isn't that gorgeous? It looks like fuchsite, doesn't it? Green aventurine.
It's really pretty. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Would be
then
so
also-
good for an abundance blend on your altar. I mean, it would be really, really good for that. Now, we also have labradorite bottles for you tonight. I'm obsessed with Gemstone perfume bottles. It's a luxury. But what's really cool is these come with a free gift of Nova Luna perfume, which is clary sage, tuberose, and patchouli. That's what Nova Luna. Nova Luna in Latin means new moon. And, of course, labradorite is the new moon stone. So I want to show you. We have 4 different bottles. We only have one of each kind.
They're all twist top too.
So one of them is 1.75 inches. Again, labradorite, stone of new beginnings, new possibilities, new visions. Okay. This is the smallest one for $349. It's 1.75 inches.
This isn't 1.75 inches.
Is it the smallest one? It looks a little bit bigger than 1.75.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the sizes, but this is the smallest one.
That's the smallest one. I would say it's 2 inches, but I'm going by the sheet. Okay. The next one says 3.25. I think the measurements are off, Team SG. I think that's 2.75.
I think it's 2.75.
Yeah, I'm gonna just note that, Team SG.
Yeah.
I think it's 2.75. Sorry about that. Congratulations by the way to Francine Gobel, who got the aventurine perfume bottle. I'm really excited for you. So $349, and it is 2.75 inches. The next one up is 3.25 inches for $399.
What's this one?
And again, every single one handmade. They're all screw top.
They're all screw top. I'm not gonna do
And
it
they
for every
don't
single
leak.
one of them,
They're so cool. And then the next one is $449 at 3.75 inches. And the last one is $449 at close to the same. So
The shape
it's
of
just the
this
shape is a little
one's
bit different. The
special.
weight is correct. No, and one isn't missing. We just fucked up, Tanya. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not missing. The sheet
the,
was
the
just
sheet was wrong.
she was just reading it, and I just happened to notice that I'm like, this is not 1.75.
Sorry.
inches.
So again, the prices go $349, $399, and then $449 for the two largest bottles, and they come with the free bottle of Nova Luna, which is a $39 value as a gift.
I'd say the lid is 1.75.
I know. Really happy for you, Francine. They're so beautiful.
They're really pretty.
And my thing is too, like, this reminds me of something that you would find in an archaeological dig. You know what I mean? Like, where else are you going to find a hand carved bottle where they've actually hand carved the what's the name for those when it's a screw top? The
lid?
No, the lines have a name. Like
the bridges.
No, there's a name for that. I don't know what it is, but you know what I mean. Like
The
where they've actually hand carved the lines, the whatever that is called. I make up words when I don't remember what things are called, and I don't want to call it like something really dumb. Not the stopper, the threads. The threads.
There we go.
Look who's not a mechanic, me.
Good job.
Threads. If my son was here, he'd be like, "Oh my god, Mom, I can't believe it."
I was like, the things. Like,
Whoa,
you mean
Mom.
the lines? Like,
You mean the Jubadoops?
We're gonna talk about moldavite next.
What are you gonna do? Listen, don't get old. It's it's not fun. You too will one day be like, what are those things called?
They're all threads.
I know.
All right, moldavite's number 19.
Okay, 19. Moldavite. We are going into a little bit of a lightning round because we do still have quite a bit to get to, and we've got a lot of giveaways. And by the way, a reminder, if you shop tonight and you stay until the end, I am giving away 2 hours of time with me to one person who shopped tonight, and you have to be live for the giveaway. We have about half an hour left. Who will it be? You can only have me on the phone or Zoom, though.
I'm over here holding moldavite.
Yeah, she's bringing us back to Earth. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Moldavite. Where does moldavite come from? I'm so glad you asked. The Moldau Valley in Czechoslovakia, and it's the result of a meteoric collision with that part of the world 21 million years ago. It is green in color. These are authentic pieces from the Czech Republic. These are some of the highest quality moldavite, and that's based on the markings that you see. Okay. Moldavite is something that I treasure as a metaphysical practitioner, and I will tell you, even the biggest pieces, which are 8.2 grams,
What's the use?
under $300 tonight, which is unheard of right now in the world of moldavite. And the only reason we have a good price on it, it is authentic. We're passing our savings on to you because we got it direct from the Czech Republic. So if you don't have moldavite and you want a really big piece at a really good price, this is a pretty good opportunity. So I'm going to show you first so what's it for? It's a Synergy 12 stone, spiritual growth, ascension, and expansion. And it really does help you understand your soul's purpose.
My fingers are getting fuzzy holding this.
It connects you to other realms because it's literally part meteorite. So I have friends who say it's hard to clean and clear because it's not totally terrestrial. It's extraterrestrial, extra meaning not from, and terrestrial meaning the earth, right? So it's literally extraterrestrial, right? Okay, so 3 gram pieces are $99. I have 18.
And that's these guys.
$99. We can wire wrap it for you as well. Like I said, you got to write in to support.sagegoddess.com. Tell Zabrina, who's our head of customer service and care, that you want it wire wrapped, and then Hanalei on our team will wire wrap it for you. It is not fragile.
You see my guy? Can you see my hand shaking?
Because
it
makes us buzzy.
Like...
I mean, look, Meredith, if you throw it at the wall, I don't know what's going to happen to it. Do you know what I mean? It is tectonic glass.
Yeah. So,
but I've never broken it. Okay. So the small is 99. I have 18. The medium, I have 2 at 229. Those are 6.5 grams for 229. Crazy prices. And then the large, I have 3 at 8.2 grams for 289. And that's it. Look at Heather's ring, by the way, in the light. Can you see it? I am taking it off, Heather, but I'm just saying it's really pretty. I don't know if you can see it. Those of you who got the Stichtite rings, you did a good thing tonight. And congrats on the Moldavite. I know, even Peggy's like, holy shit on the price, right? But Moldavite's very expensive. Here's the thing with Moldavite. It's not a renewable resource. We can't go like recreate a meteoric collision in the Moldau Valley. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, there's no, now some people have like made fake Moldavite, but you would know it if you saw it. And this is not that. This is direct from the Czech Republic. So, but it's not a renewable resource. It is a finite resource. So I'm excited that you like it.
Wow.
The add-on wire wrap, I'm not sure, Holly, but Team SG will let you know. Is it 29 or 39? I can't remember. Our wire wrap. Team SG will post it for you.
I'm going to show this a wandlet.
Oh, wandlets. I love wandlets, yes.
Choosing those winners.
Okay.
This is cute. It's got like a little gothic disco ball on there. This is number 49.
It's a gothic disco ball.
But you see what I mean? Titanium aura quartz, but it's like I love it. I love it.
It is kind of a goth disco ball.
I say that in the highest regard.
Titanium aura quartz disco ball with damberite on top. Isn't that beautiful? And then there is a pink tourmaline in the middle to open your heart. Titanium, by the way, as a metal is very strengthening and helps with perseverance. Pink tourmaline, and there's a little green in there too. It's kind of watermelony, is a heart opener. And then damberite, which comes from northern Mexico, is about removing unwanted energy from your field. So this is heart opening, energy clearing, and strengthening all in one piece. If you don't know what a wandlet is, these are handmade for us. They function as 3 things: a pendant, a wand, and a pendulum. So you can actually use these to open and close circles. You can wear it as a necklace, and you can use it as a pendulum. It is $239,
I love it.
which is a really good price.
I can't wait to see who gets it. This is really cute.
They're so cute. This is like wear your medicine. You know what I mean? Because I don't know about you, but when I travel, I like to have a wand and I like to have a pendulum. And so it allows you to kind of like just carry it all with you. If you're a crystal healer, damberite's probably one of your secret weapons in your crystal healing collection, right? So.
Yeah, you can use this for like energy removal and psychic surgery on the go. It's really cute.
Psychic surgery on the go.
Psychic surgery on the go.
Sounds like something you do in a parking lot or something. Like, here, just hold on real quick.
I want to show these super cute little aura angels.
I love these aura angels.
Aura angels.
We do have a green tourmaline ring, by the way, tonight too. Yes. And we have a watermelon pendant. Watermelon tourmaline pendant. And I just want you to know that because some of you came for tourmaline and I want to make sure you know those are there.
And we'll show them after the angels.
The angels are next.
The angels next.
Angels are next. What number?
This is number 33.
Okay. Okay, so we had these originally. This is another one of our deep discount items, and honestly, I don't even know like how we deep discounted it because these are expensive. These are hand carved agate and quartz angels, which are aura treated. I don't know that that's the best. I would do the front light on it because it's kind of washing it out. But I get what you're trying to do. Like
well, I was just trying to show that they're translucent. But
oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, they are. You can see through them, but it kind of takes away the.
But the aura is where it's at.
So there's 2 features. Yeah, they're aura treated, and they all have the little druzy pocket at the heart, which I think is so beautiful. So those crystals, it's like they attract the light. I love angels. I believe in angels. We're actually going to do an angel. I don't know if I should tell them. We have an angel surprise for you coming up in June.
No.
Because I work with angels and archangels, and a lot of you do too. And so we've decided to do something special with angels at Sage Goddess. And so anyway, if you're an angel lover too, this is probably catching your eye. We used to sell these on our website for $44. Tonight, they're $29. They're almost 3 inches, and they stand on their own. Now, I have one of these at home. I have a little altar for my mom. It's very small, but it's where I work every day at home. And mine is there because it reminds me of my mom. She loved angels. She would have loved this. And so when these came to Sage Goddess after she passed, and I immediately was like, I have to have one on my little altar for my mom. So maybe that's where you're going to put yours too. You know, maybe it's someone you love that passed away. It's next to her picture. And isn't the back beautiful?
Yeah, the whole thing is just really pretty.
So yeah, what a beautiful gift to give someone, because again, these are shipping for free in the US. So it's like, what a beautiful gift to give for someone for under $30. They won't think that that's under $30. They're all hand carved and they're just absolutely beautiful. So thanks, you guys. Isn't it crazy? She's been gone for over a year and a half. Like, it's just nuts. It's really nuts how time goes. She would have been so proud of my son last week. My son got 100% on his driving test. Like, he didn't make any mistakes. I'm not a very good driver, so I was really proud of that. I'm like, how did you do that?
I feel like you're a better driver than you give yourself credit for. As someone
The real story, though, that my dad tells is that I failed my driving test, and because I got like 1 too many errors, and then the woman gave me 1 credit back because she was my dad's customer at my dad's restaurant. So that's the way he tells us. He's like, you failed, but you know, the woman told me she came to the restaurant a lot, and so, you know, and I'm just like, honestly, like. So, you know, when my son got like 100% 0 errors or whatever, he just kind of looked at me like, but I taught my son how to drive for the most part. I was the one who did most of the teaching, but yeah, I did not get 100% at all, 0. Like, I'm sure the woman was just like, even to this day, my son's just like, I see what you're doing there. Over there.
So
okay.
We do tourmaline next. So we have the ring. We actually have 2 rings. And actually, we should separate these because I still have a few.
Yeah.
Let's do the pendant and then we'll do the rings.
Listen, I'm a halfway decent driver now. I'm not great. You know, I have other gifts. Okay, tourmaline jewelry. Now this pendant, somebody needs to get this pendant. I cannot believe the price of this pendant. It's under $300. That is one of the most beautiful cut and faceted watermelon tourmalines I've ever seen. And then underneath it is this peachy pink tourmaline. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? It's all in sterling silver and 14 karat gold. $299. I only have one. It is stunning. That is a natural watermelon tourmaline. If you're new, is like, they call it watermelon because it's green and pink, like a watermelon, right? Pink is on the inside and the green is on the outside. But that peachy pink color is much more rare, and those are both tourmaline. And I'll show it to you kind of up close. It is so beautiful. And the tourmaline is really dimensional on the back. Do you see? So it's really going to be touching your skin.
We have 1 tetrafairy flogopite left. I'm seeing that comment a little bit late, so I don't know if someone bid on that
we should show that again.
But,
congratulations on the tourmaline pendant, by the way. It's gorgeous. And then we have a ring. We have a green tourmaline ring. So I don't know if the person who got the pendant can get the ring, but
so
that's your tetrafairy
flogopite. Tetrafairy flogopite.
Remember, this is there's so many different things that this does, but this is optimism and grounding and being in the present moment and feeling safe. And I mean, there was just, we went on and on and on with the metaphysical on these. It's one of the rarest stones we've brought you. I'm trying to find a price on that one.
I'm going back.
I think it was $2.99.
It's $3.49.
Oh, $3.49.
For the last one, and we are not going to have this again anytime soon.
Yeah, no, that's all gone.
No.
There's no more.
So $3.49 for that. Robin, is there any other items in stock?
Yes, there are. Let me take a look for you.
So that we can let them know.
Yeah, $3.49 for the tetrafairy.
Still have the mini Sailorite bottles?
We still have mini Sailorite bottles.
You gotta get a Sailorite bottle.
My little wishing bottle.
I call it a sex bottle.
Wishing for sex.
Whatever you need to do, man.
No, these are super cute. This is an entire glass bottle full of tiny gemmy Sailorite.
It's $36. Isn't that cute?
You can use this for all sorts of things. You can use them for making wishes, like I said earlier. You can use them for grids. You can use them for crafts.
I
You can
make wands, so
yeah.
I'm always, adding little crystals like that to my wands. And
Ooh, if you have little, like, statues, you can put them on the third eye.
oh yeah.
You can do all sorts of cool things.
Or on their
with these.
cooter,
Yeah. They're really, really pretty, you guys.
They are really beautiful.
So that
Okay,
is
so that was
for
there.
you. You can also just keep it in the bottle too.
You can.
Little thing. They're very, very cute.
Okay. I'm glad we mentioned
And
that
then-
because
yeah.
that was really affordable, and that will enter you to for one of the giveaways when we're done tonight.
Was there?
Oh, we
anything
have a
else
pink
offered?
tourmaline ring too. I'm sorry, we have actually two different tourmaline rings.
I'm trying to split them because we still have items with quantity left, and those are like the only two
That's fine.
single
Yeah,
items we
okay,
have
cool.
left. Do you want to? Let's talk about the amethyst spheres.
Let's do that.
okay,
Yeah, because Hollandite is super special.
We'll do the amethyst spheres, and then we'll do one of the rings.
Okay. Now, there's only two stones in the gem and mineral world that I've ever worked with that are known to create synchronicity. And by the way, the light flashes that you see in this stone are the Hollandite. So if you're like, what are those? See that?
This one is trapezium.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, these are all under $150. I only have 16 of them. If you're a collector, you need to get one of these tonight. We've never had amethyst with Hollandite, and it's that brownish gray, but when it's not lit with the flashlight, it makes little sparkles. HOLLANDITE. Hollandite creates synchronicity. And so how do we create synchronicity? Right place, right time, right? So it's about, really what synchronicity is timelines collapsing in on each other, okay? Because we know that time isn't synchronous, and outside of 3D there isn't even anything like time. So we know that like the past isn't really the past and the future isn't really the future. And so what Hollandite does, amethyst is for peace, balance, and detoxification, and then Hollandite is about timeline condensation and bringing yourself into the right place in the right time. It's another manifestation stone. I have 9 of the 2-inch at 129, and I have 7 of the 2.5-inch at 149, and that's all I have of amethyst and Hollandite. It's one of, I've never seen it, we've never had it. It's super special. So if you want, and I mean, look at that.
A little light flash.
Yeah. Now, Anne Estock got the watermelon tourmaline pendant, by the way. Congratulations, Anne. I know Kaz is like, it looks like a galaxy. Team SG hasn't posted them yet, but they're about to, and then you can comment. So just hold your horses for just a second.
She's coming around the mountain.
Ready?
Why haven't we commented yet?
Or maybe they have. I don't know.
Maybe we missed it.
No. Come on.
we-
There it is. Okay.
Oh.
So the small is up for 129, ready to go. And then the medium is up for 149, ready to go. And like I said, I only had 16 of those, and I'm really happy for you. Those are cool.
Am I going too fast? Okay.
We're in a
right,
little bit
just-
of a lightning round, Team SG,
Yeah,
so
just-
hang
I
on.
just want to make sure that
I
it
know.
wasn't me, but we can do one of these rings.
We love you. Okay, this is the green tourmaline ring. All right. Isn't that pretty? We talked about green tourmaline and how I hoarded one of the palm stones earlier. It's one of my jam stones because it's all about wisdom. So this is the green tourmaline ring, sterling silver, fully adjustable, for $239.
It's so pretty.
It's got a little dragonfly. You know dragonflies are magic. They're shapeshifters. They
Look how-
change form.
It looks so pretty with the spinner ring.
Isn't that pretty? It does.
Because they both have the gold on it.
They do.
That's
It's
a
gorgeous.
gorgeous green tourmaline.
It's very bright,
Yeah.
beautiful green tourmaline. Yeah. Aw, I love it. Anne says she doesn't have any watermelon tourmaline.
Wow.
If you're going to start somewhere, girl, that honestly, like, that is one of, I wasn't kidding you when I said that's one of the most beautiful cut and faceted watermelon tourmaline stones I've ever seen. Like, eventually down the road, you could have it taken out of that ring and do something else with it if you wanted, but it is amazing. So congrats on the green. Now we have a pink tourmaline ring,
Yes.
but we're going to wait on that, I think, because we want to talk about brucite and a few other things tonight before we're done.
I have brucite. Do you want to do the brucite next?
I kind of do, because I'll tell you something, like, brucite for me, and I've never seen brucite like this before, by the way. Brucite comes from Pakistan, and it's one of the best stones for the solar plexus. What's the solar plexus? It's your chakra just above your belly button, which is all about, like, your confidence. And if you don't feel confident, this for me is more powerful than pyrite. It's more powerful than golden healer for building you up. And half of life, this is another one where I would shut that overhead light off on it a little bit just because it's very bright yellow. Yeah. Half of life is about feeling strong. You know what I mean? And this whole eclipse period, this next 4 to 6 weeks that we're going through, and I'll, again, stay with me tomorrow night for a new moon ceremony because I'll really help prepare you. This whole next eclipse period is about testing your strength and your will. Like, how strong are you, right? In yourself. How do you believe in yourself? So brucite is the most important stone in my opinion for that purpose. We've never had these little brucite plates. Now again, the small one, you could actually wire wrap it and wear it if you wanted. I think I could pull it off. I don't know. But, you know what I mean? You do you. But it is absolutely gorgeous. They're super sparkly. I've never seen, like I said, brucite in these little slices like this before. So this size is $69. I have 19. And the size that Alexys has, which is 5 inches, is 89. So mine is 4 inches at 69, and hers is 5 inches at 89. And that's all we have of brucite, like this.
There you go, Diane. Diane said Alexis turned the heart shape around because I had it like that.
Mine looks like Africa.
God bless the bruise in Africa.
And honestly, just right on your solar plexus. Somebody's being crappy to you, or just having a, it's not your day. It's kind of like good Leo medicine. You know, Leos are always like, you're awesome. What do you need to worry about, right?
For me, I just can't look at something this color without, like, smiling. Because it's such a bright, happy little color. I don't know.
Speaking of being happy, I'm going to have a throat lozenge because I still have the plague.
Now we can do the pink tourmaline ring.
Okay.
Oh, we have,
Congratulations on your brucite. It was really cool. You'll get it during this eclipse period, and you'll be happy you have it. It's really true. Remember, anything for the solar plexus also helps your intestinal system, especially the small intestine. I taught my students yesterday the small intestine is actually connected to the heart in the meridians, in the meridian system, which is the flow of energy in the human body. So if you have, like, stomach ulcers or, like, anything going on in your small intestine, you might also have a heart chakra blockage.
I think we should talk about amphibole quartz, number 25.
Okay. Okay. You ready for this, Team SG? No, I was actually being serious because we just did all that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm putting Anne's pendant over there, but it's so pretty. Keeps catching my eye.
Yeah. Well, we can show the pink tourmaline ring before we give
Oh,
it
yeah.
to you. Well, we can also show this again, too. We showed it at the beginning.
Oh, Anne. Cut your ring, Anne. It's actually watermelon-y, Anne. Or mostly pink. Okay. Oh, yeah. The Tibetan vessel, I don't even know what to call it, is still available, which is hand-carved Tibetan quartz from Tibet. It's from a monastery with emerald, ruby, and agate. And I'm going to, whoever wins this one, I'm going to make you an incense blend myself and fill it. And it's $2,999. That's hand-carved Tibetan quartz, and it's old. So it's an antique, but it's super special. And there's only one. So good luck to whoever wins that. And then amphibole quartz, we're going to talk about because a lot of you, too, have been writing in and talking about wanting to connect more with angels and spirit guides. These are interesting because they're kind of a smoky amphibole, like a smoky citrine amphibole. Usually, the only amphibole in quartz I've ever seen is clear. So this is new for me. And these are generators. I've never actually had an amphibole in quartz generator. And these are affordable too. They are, sorry, as the sun goes down, I gotta...
Line number 25.
No, I know, but the font is for children. They're all under $90. So I have, now amphibole is the orangey inclusion in those, and that attracts your angels to you. It's really good for spiritual protection. And then the smoky citrine is the matrix. So it's about manifesting angelic content, also spirit guide contact, and it's also for abundance. So I have 14 at $89, that's the 4 inches, and I have 18 at $69, that's the 3 inches. They're so beautiful. The amphibole is the orangey red, that's exactly right.
They're really pretty quality.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen like a smoky citrine with amphibole. So these were a whole new situation, and I've never seen generators. I've only ever had points in clear quartz, which are still super special, but I thought these were going to be over $100 because they really are a true smoky citrine. So don't miss those. I only have, like I said, 18 of the 69 and 14 of the 89, and that's all I have. And enjoy that one. What a beautiful centerpiece for a grid.
Oh yeah.
Especially if it's a spirit guide grid, or you know, if you have an angel grid or an ancestral grid, would be really beautiful for that too.
If you got the onyx lamp from earlier, it would look really, really pretty on that. With a little grid around it.
Mm-hmm. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
And those of you who are getting the brucite, congrats still. April just got it, or is is bidding on a piece now. So congratulations on that too.
Did you officially do the pink tourmaline ring yet?
No, I was just teasing Anne.
Let's do that.
Okay. I'm totally not pressuring you, Anne.
So this is line number 47.
There you go, Anne. I don't want to flip you off, but it's on my middle finger. I always have to be careful because it's like, which one is it? I'm going to give it to Alexys because she'll be able to show you a close-up. That's pink tourmaline in sterling silver with 14 karat gold, and it's adjustable. And it's a little greeny around the edge, which is why I was saying it's like a peachy pink with a little bit of green, but it's gorgeous, and it's got the dragonfly. Now, the designer of this ring told me the name, and I can't remember, but this is an old stock tourmaline. This is a tourmaline that isn't mined anymore in Brazil, and there's a name for it, and I apologize to you because I can't remember the name.
Tiger tourmaline.
It's tiger tourmaline, yeah, so it's not mined anymore. Thank you, Robin. And this one was...
Line number 47.
$149. It's really affordable too. Yay. $149.
We still have clear quartz Buddhas left. Only
Clear quartz Buddhas.
$49. Let me grab that.
We do. Isn't that ring beautiful? Yeah, it's so pretty.
These are the clear quartz Buddhas. Only $49 for hand carved. $360.
It's really amazing because of the level of detail. When we say hand carved, like a lot of carvings you see are done by machine. They're not done by someone sitting there literally carving by hand. But these Buddhas, if you lined up 5 of them, are all slightly different. There's something really beautiful about that makes them really special. So $49 is an incredible price. And you can put them... Does that light stand work?
I have to turn it on.
Oh, okay. Oh, if it's too much trouble, don't worry about it. Isn't the switch right here?
What?
Isn't the switch right there?
I wasn't able to reach it earlier.
Oh. Well, she's going to show you on a light stand. Did your chat freeze? Hope not. Mine's
still
going.
looks fine on our end. Robin, let us know.
Mine's going.
My chat's showing.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's, if you have a light stand, you could put it on a light stand like that too.
These
Which
are
would be really cool.
$49 for enlightenment.
Oh, hi, Debbie. Yeah, I know, right? I was crazy. Not that, machine carvings don't have metaphysical
they're
value,
special
but
too. Yeah.
but it's different.
I'm actually gonna leave this lit up.
Okay. So,
I think the team.
I think we should do the kyanite spheres.
Okay, we can. Let me just checking the team. It looks like they're still choosing the winners for the amphibole.
Okay.
But I think we should be okay.
You want to do a giveaway really quick? Oh no, there's still
No, that's even worse. Yeah. I think we should be able to do the blue kyanite spheres, right, Robin?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
I love it when she goes, no, that's even worse.
Yeah, because then the feed is gonna go. It's gonna sound exactly like that.
Yeah, you can't for sure see the face crystal yet. Oh my god, Deborah's like, oh my god, you guys are still on.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're almost done.
We have some incredible giveaways, so I'm glad you're here. We haven't done them yet. Now,
Oh yeah, that's way better.
this is going to be really fast. This is one of our deeper discount items for tonight. My favorite stone for alignment is blue kyanite. It's good for emotional, spiritual, and physical alignment. It's also good for if you have vertigo. Kyanite instantly aligns all 7 physical chakras. These are hand-carved spheres that are kyanite with quartz. So you can use this as a centerpiece of a grid. Our original price for these small, which is 2.5 inches, was $69. Tonight it's $54. And they're sparkly. They're so beautiful. These are from Brazil.
This one actually has like almost like a cat's eye sparkle to it. I saw it.
And then we have 7 of the 3-inch for $74, and that's it.
This one's really
So
cool.
alignment, and I will tell you something. And I just, like I told you, I just did a really important breath work and theta state healing seminar with my teacher this weekend, and she was saying, and it's so true, nothing's more important than alignment. It just isn't. Because if your chakras are aligned, you have physical health, you have mental peace. If your chakras are out of balance, it's like nothing else really matters. So when people ask me, where do I start? I'm always like, well, do you feel out of balance? Too sad? Too up and down? Do you have pain anywhere in your body? You know what I mean? Like, if you do, then we've got alignment issues. And bringing everything back into alignment, which is your natural state.
A for alignment.
Look at that.
These are really pretty though.
They are really cool.
Someone
Congratulations, by the way.
Someone in the feed said that they think we should do a 12-hour mega sale. I don't know about 12 hours because we would need the team for that long. But I bet we could do like a 6-hour special event, like a 6-hour mega sale. I think we could
All I do is talk.
We'd have to take like a bathroom break at some point, I'm sure.
I don't even have to pee, really.
I think we could do it.
I could keep going for another probably.
Is that something that you guys are actually interested in? Like a
You're
one-time
totally
special
kidding
event?
now, right?
I think they would like
Do you
it.
want like a slumber party? That'd be really fun.
Oh, like an overnight
Uh-huh.
thing? I'd be down to do that.
Would you really?
Yeah. I don't know if it would be a sale because we couldn't expect our team to do that, but like we could hang out, you know? If you guys are actually interested.
What happened to Team SG? Well, that 12-hour overnighter really did him in. I'm ready to be banged, though, by the way, because I'm out of Diet Coke.
I'm out of bang. You want here? Just have
Okay,
some.
okay, thank you. We could cook together.
I think
could
it'd
tell
be fun.
stories.
They're saying that would be fun.
It'd be kind of fun. Okay. Congrats on the kyanite.
Yeah, we have to let our
Gems and jammies. I'm here for it.
gems and jammies. It's cute.
Yeah. PJ party. We could even like watch a movie together and then talk about it. We could discuss like practical magic, and then we could discuss.
Well, we still have 3 giveaways to do.
Yeah, we do.
So is there anything else you wanted to get to?
Let me just take a look really quick. I think we can save the Primolite for next time.
I agree. Yeah.
I think oh, the bloodstone generators though I really did want to get to.
Okay, you wanna?
Yeah.
Well, we can't do that right now because the team is still choosing
Okay.
the kyanite winners.
How about the Lemurian pyramids?
Yes, we can do that next, and then we can do the. Yeah,
do that?
that's much
Okay,
less.
because those are the only other 2 things I really wanted to get to tonight,
Okay.
besides the giveaways. We only have 2 things left before giveaways.
Woo woo! We're almost there. Thanks for sticking around, everyone.
Okay.
That's pretty.
This is Lemurian blue calcite from Argentina, AAA grade. Okay, so there's different grades. The higher the grade, the more blue it is. the lower the grade, and it's not bad. It's just not this grade. It has more aragonite, more of the brown in it. Okay. These are 3-inch Lemurian blue calcite from Argentina. We brought the rough to Mexico at Sage Goddess. We took it down there in person and had these made. And so they're all handmade. They're all bevel edged. I mean, the workmanship and the quality is incredible. This is for peace and harmony. So it's a really good stone to keep in your home, wherever your family gathers, the living room, the kitchen, whatever it is, right? These are $84 each. I have 20 of them. They're 3 inches. That's it. These are the last 20 AAA grade Lemurian blue calcite pyramids in the house.
Look at how pretty it looks on the light stand. I mean, the whole thing is translucent, you guys.
Honestly, that color of calcite is
so
very
pretty.
rare. It's kind of like finding teal fluorite, you know what I mean? And it really does look like the ocean. So Team SG has posted if you'd like one. Like I said, I only have 20. That's it. 20. That's it. Congratulations. Harmony. And the pyramids, it's a sacred shape, right? We call it the tetrahedron in sacred geometry. But the pyramids were very sacred to the Egyptians because it represents the power of 2 numbers. 4, right, which is holy and sacred. If you think about 4 in the tarot, it's the foundation, right? And then 3, which is the sides of the pyramid. And the number 3 is like Holy Trinity, Maiden Mother Crone, sacred in lots of other traditions. So it's like a hybrid of these 2 very important numbers, and the Egyptians knew it, which is why they built all the structures at Giza. So I still love to work with pyramids because it's a highly sacred shape. And then what the obelisk is basically the Egyptians believed they wanted to get their pyramids up to the gods, so they basically put their pyramids on pillars. So an obelisk is a generator with a pyramid on top, right? They thought the closer they could get things to the sky gods, the better, and the sky gods were aliens. And we can talk about that another time. So anyway, congratulations. That would be part of our summer party. Okay, the last item of the night is my favorite stone for healing that's affordable. Healing and pain relief. And this is South African bloodstone. Bloodstone comes from 2 different places in the world. Comes from South Africa or India. South African bloodstone has more quartz in it, so some crystal healers feel like it's more powerful. I don't think it is necessarily, but it does have more quartz. And so, believe it or not, these are $25.
Just crazy.
For 7 inches of African bloodstone. It's our lowest price ever. I have 45 of them. That's it. We will never do this price again. So, and this is an 8-sided, I believe, generator, isn't it? Yeah. So it's the infinite generator that we carve.
Infinite healing.
$25. Pain relief. So there are 3 stones for pain relief: bloodstone, natrolite, and axonite. Bloodstone is the most affordable of the 3. You're not going to find a $25 bloodstone generator shipping for free anywhere in the world except here right now. So good luck to the first 45 of you. That's what we have tonight.
Yep. And those are gone.
And enjoy. And thank you for
and congratulations.
Thank you for being here tonight. So we got to everything tonight. For the most part, we didn't do pre-night. Did anybody come for the pre-night? If so, we can show it to you. But otherwise, we got to everything tonight. Unless Team SG says there's anything else we need to mention, which we can do.
Yes. Do we have any more of the spinner rings?
The snake rings?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. We have both 7 and 10.
Okay.
So again, this is a ring custom made for Sage Goddess. It's got an engraved snake in the quartz, and it's based on an ancient design. We replicated it, and it is a spinner, just like the ancient one was. And like I said, snake in every tradition other than Christianity is a very positive symbol. It just got adapted into a weird way in the Christian tradition. But we love snakes, and snakes represent healing, and they represent Kundalini energy, which is energy of creativity and sexuality, and I can't decide how much light I want. So we like snakes around here. So we do still have some of these rings, and these are $94. And we have just a few of them left, so if you would like one, they're there. Athena's quartz spinner ring. And congrats on the bloodstone. You want pre-night? You came for the pre-night? Kim came for the pre-night. Yeah, well, the Christian snake does represent wisdom, but the wisdom you're not supposed to have. The wisdom that's forbidden, right?
Oh, Elena said I came for you too. That's cute.
Thank you. The music went kind of belly downs for a minute. Okay, I'm into it though. Okay, so if you came for the pre-night, we've got you. These are, pre-night grows in these like bulbs. And what pre-night is, it's the stone that heals the healer. Okay?
Number 23.
These are under $40. They are 3-inch and they're from Mali in Africa. Pre-night comes from two places. There's Mali and there's China. The Mali pre-night tends to form and be sold in these complete like clusters, what I call a bulb, right? It's sort of like a pre-night sphere, and it's natural. And so if you're a healer, one of the things it does is it helps you not take on other people's stuff, right? So it helps you retain the integrity of your own energy field, and that's why we love to work with it for healers. So $39, I have 18 of them, and that's it. And
Healing balls, yes.
the retail value is about $59 for this size, like minimum. You'll find this price for like a 1-inch one online, so it's a really, really good price. And I have to tell you, I love that they're not super polished.
I love it too. They have this natural texture that
It's kind of, it almost looks like a skull, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a skull?
it's kind of like a crystal tribble from Star Trek. Do you guys remember that episode, The Trouble with Tribbles, where it's just these little like furry creatures that are just like fur balls?
I love you, and I'm usually with you, but I don't.
Guess someone will know what I'm
Oh my
talking
god,
about.
I'm gonna wait for it. Like,
Someone will know what a tribble is.
I watched Pretty in Pink with Zoe the other night.
Did
And,
you?
yeah, and she said it was okay.
What? Well, I mean, I guess I don't like. I watched it with a friend recently, and it was her first time watching it too, and she liked it. She was into it, but she was also a little bit unimpressed that Andy ended up with Blaine in it.
Yeah, but my thing is, at least in 16 Candles, you know, she goes with Jake. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like 16 Candles ended appropriately, and that was enough for me. I mean, the movie-wise. Okay, another time.
So we have 3 giveaways to do. Do
We
you
do.
still want to do all of these?
Yes, I do want to do the
Okay.
Lepidolite, and I want to
Okay.
do my time.
Okay. Did you still want to do this?
I think we should do it like on the event page.
Or we could do it at the event tomorrow. It's
Yeah,
kinda
you know,
good
I'm
for
gonna
new
save
moon.
I'm gonna save the journal for tomorrow night.
Yeah,
'cause it's
so
a new moon. I'm
come to
gonna
the moon ceremony.
this giveaway. I'm gonna write you a letter and send you a journal. So that's special, but I'll do that tomorrow at the new moon.
Yeah, I actually think that's really perfect for the new moon. So I'm gonna set this up here. So we have...
So our first giveaway for the night is really special because, and I do want you to hit this one with a flashlight because it's tricolor lepidolite.
It's
Okay.
really, really cool.
Giveaway time. Oh, Jake Ryan.
You mean like behind or?
Yeah.
'Cause that's
See-
not.
Yeah, maybe it's not that great actually.
It's
It's gold-
beautiful,
it's
but
gold,
not
green, and
translucent.
purple.
Yeah.
It's gold, green, and purple.
You see that?
So the green lepidolite is really good for calming your body. The purple lepidolite is really good for calming your mind. And the golden lepidolite is really good for calming your digestive system. So this is like, just lay this on your stomach and go to bed. Isn't this gorgeous? So the retail value of this is about $350 because tricolor lepidolite is really rare. I'm giving it away. So who needs to relax? Who needs to calm it down? Who needs to just have this and like lay on it? It's so shiny. I don't know if this piece will do it, but oh, it will. Oh, I get to show you this. This is so cool. So lepidolite comes off in sheets, like pages of a book. Do you see that? It's mica. And so you can actually peel it. I'm not trying to ruin your piece. I don't want to really take big chunks off, but look. And then you have little sparkles on your fingers. It's a party trick. And Alexys can show you from the side. Every single one of those layers is like that. It literally forms like a book. So cool. This is from Brazil. Lepidolite comes from different places in the world, but this is Brazilian. Okay. Whew. I know. This one, I know. You should not ingest it, but it would be nice if you need it, right? Okay. This one is going to, fill it right away. This one is going to Celicia Hardy. Celicia said, I've been dying to get my hands on some good quality lepidolite. I have an active mind at night, and I need this for good sleep. So Celicia, from my hands and heart to yours.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And honestly, just before you go to sleep, just lay it. You know, it really is heart and solar plexus. So just lay it right here. A couple deep breaths, and then sit it on your nightstand. And if you wake up in the middle of the night and your mind is racing, because I have a piece of lepidolite by my bed, just touch it. Put your left hand out, because that's your receiving hand, and just reach out and congratulations. The music is really getting weird. I think that's a sign from God that this needs to come to a conclusion, which the good news is this is the last giveaway of the night. So the last giveaway of the night is 2 hours with me. By phone or Zoom. To the winner, you have to have shopped tonight. So if you stayed, first of all, thank you so much for being here. It's been so much fun.
It has been so much fun.
You are going to get an invoice tomorrow, and you're going to pay that invoice. And you can use one of our payment methods if you would like. We will ship your items to you early next week. You have 24 hours to pay your invoice. And we hope that you had a lot of fun tonight. I talked too much as usual, but we had a great time. I can tell. Alexis and I always have a good time, but
yeah,
it's nice when the energy is just so fun, and it really was fun with you guys tonight. So who wants to, now you can use this time any way you want. I can do a reading for you. We can just sit and talk. You can separate it into 2 different conversations if you want. So we can do a 1 hour reading, and then in a month or 2, we can do another hour reading. You can do it all at once. I'll tell you 1 hour in a reading goes by really fast, as those of you who've read with me know. It goes by really fast. I can coach you. I can mentor you. We can just talk. Whatever you want to do. We can sit in silence, which would be weird, but I mean, I can do it. So who would like to spend some time with me? I'm going to choose a winner. Team SG is going to confirm if they've shopped tonight, because that's the prerequisite. You have to have shopped tonight. Well, good luck. I'm just going to feel into it and let my intuition guide me here. And what an honor, by the way, to get to spend time with you. What an honor. It is an honor indeed. And I'm glad you enjoyed tonight too. Okay. Let's see. I was starting to feel called down here. Okay. The winner, and this was hard because I felt myself called all over the place. The winner is Amanda Starshine, who's turning 44 next month and going through big transitions. I can feel it already. I feel like maybe I'll have something to offer in terms of wisdom. She got chumpies tonight, and she would like to start the new year with some guidance. And I like that. And remember, you could do 1 hour now and 1 hour later, or we can do the whole 2 hours. It goes by really fast, so most people would probably, who've read with me or spent time with me, would probably say do the 2 hours at once, but it's up to you. Congratulations, Amanda, and thank you to all of you who stayed, because it was really, I'm reading the comments, and it's like, it would be an honor to spend time with any and all of you. And so yeah, cheers, Amanda. Congratulations.
Amanda, please reach out to support.sagegoddess.com so that we can schedule this time with you. And congratulations. I'm really happy for you.
And it probably will be in May, because my schedule is a little booked up until about the middle of May. So bear with us. My schedule books out a few weeks in advance, as you might imagine. It's a little crazy. But cheers and congratulations, and we'll get you scheduled as soon as we can. I'm in Pacific Coast, PST, Pacific time zone. So we'll work out time zone issues. I work with people all over the world, so I'll get up early for you. I go to bed late for you. Cheers. And thank you to Team SG for all of your hard work behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. We've had Jared and Robin with us tonight, and of course the whole Team SG behind the scenes. We are so grateful for you, and thank you for keeping up with the flow tonight as you did. Such a good, amazing job, truly. And so we will see you tomorrow night. Please make sure you join us. If you're shopping at sagegoddess.com, by the way, did you see my bracelet? I did want to show it to you really quick. There's a sale right now for 22% off with code SHOWER. Did you see the abundance bracelet that we made? It's hessonite garnet with peridot, citrine, and emerald, and it's adjustable in sterling silver. I put it on yesterday and I'm like, well, not taking that off. So anyway, I'll show you. I have a little tiny wrist, so it's a little, even the 6.5 is a little bit long for me, but they're pretty. So if you want a little abundance bracelet, your code is SHOWER at sagegoddess.com. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I will be on YouTube tomorrow night. Please come join us. New moon and solar eclipse in Aries. I will get you ready for eclipse season. We'll see you soon.
Can't wait to see you guys.
We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening.